Hi everyone, welcome in. Hello replay viewers. Got a huge plane going by right now at the moment. Welcome in everybody. Hello, hello. Hi, welcome in. Welcome to the live stream. How are you? Hi everybody. I want to put a little bit of this on. Welcome in. I feel like it looks better. Don't look at me. Welcome in everybody. Hello, come on in. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Whoops. Stop. I don't want copyright on my YouTube. Welcome in everybody. Hello. Right now I am just getting my iPad up. Hello? Hello? I think it's the Amazon driver. He's right outside my window. Yeah, it is. Chris? Hang on, y'all. Sorry. Hang on one second. I'm nosy. I want to see what's going on. Chris is home, but I just want to know what's going on. It's the Amazon driver. The gate's closed and someone's walking right in front of my window. Oh, it's not Amazon. What is that? U-Haul. Who is that? Hang on. Got some excitement tonight. Hi, Ashley. Welcome in, honey. Hello. Some excitement tonight in the woods, y'all, and nothing ever happens out here except for animal stuff. There's a U-Haul truck at my door, at my gate, but my gate's far away, but I can hear someone walking outside and I can't see because it's too dark. We have so many lights, but I also have my blinds closed. Let me see. I'm just nosy. Hi, Maria. Welcome in. Nosy. It is my property, but still, I want to know what's going on. I'm so curious why there's a U-Haul truck. I saw the Amazon driver a minute ago. Are they lost? Hang on. 1 second, y'all. Oh, they're driving away. There's nothing on my porch. Hi, Tracy. How are you, honey? I'm just being nosy. Oh, here he's coming out of the truck. Let's see. We're being nosy with the U-Haul. I don't know what the U-Haul's doing at my house right now. People think they're just delivering products, but I'm watching them. What are you doing? Why are you taking so long? Just drop it off and leave. Anyway, Chris is home. He'll take care of it. Okay, my loves, how are we tonight? You felt overwhelmed? I'm so sorry. Ashley, I'm sending you so much love. Hang in. Good. Tracy, hi. How are you? We got two Tracys. Welcome in. I'm so sorry, Ashley, about your work day. Ugh, yuck. That's horrible. Yeah, there are days like that, aren't there? I'm so sorry, honey. I'm glad you're here. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Quick, close your eyes. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, so now y'all can see how nosy I am. Oh, I think they're gone. Rude. You leave us a package. Sometimes they say the person wasn't here, so we're not delivering it. And it's like, dude, there's instructions there to where to put it. Hold on 1 sec. Sorry, y'all. I don't mean to be rude. I just want to make sure. What did they do? What was it? I'm so curious. Well, anyway, we'll figure it out later. Okay, my loves. Hello, welcome in. Ashley, stick around, honey. My guides might choose you. I don't know. I don't know who they're going to choose. I'm so sorry. I choose intuitively in case you're new here. Welcome in. Hello. Hi, Heather. I'm good. How's everyone else? Snowing. Oh, Tracy, I'm so happy for you. It's so magical when it first snows, isn't it? I love the snow. I'm one of those weirdos. Winter baby. Winter baby. I feel like my lights are super bright tonight. You can see everything. Welcome in. Ooh, thank you for the roses. Thank you, Tracy. I love, love, love those roses. Thank you so much. Whoops. Thank you, Tracy. I was just checking the sound. Love those roses. Okay, so who is up for a reading tonight? If you'd like a reading, tell me in the chat. Put your question in the chat. Put your goal, your question, your goal-related question. Put it in the chat, and let's get going. I'm ready to read. Oh, I have this incredible tea. It's called Spiced Blackberry. It's so yummy. I'm so funny though, while I was getting ready, I'm like, what's that weird smell? And it was my tea and I forgot I poured it. So I was like, my perfume smells weird tonight, because I just use natural perfume, but I was like, what does that smell? And it was my tea that I poured myself. Just another day in Gina land. This is how it goes. Hello, Rebecca, Christina. Hello, welcome in. Okay, my loves, let me start reading for you all. Welcome in, everybody. I'm so happy you're here. I'm honored that you're here, and I'm happy to pull a card and do a reading for you. So let's see who's first. 1 second. In case you don't know, I choose intuitively. So I'm going to choose someone. It's going to feel very random to you. Hi, H Faith. Thank you so much, honey. So I just choose randomly. It's not logical. I'm not like, oh, she was here first. He was here first. I don't do that. I choose through my guides. Okay. I saw a hole here. Don't look. Gotta fix the holes in my hair. Anyway, and if anyone wants a guaranteed reading, you just go ahead and purchase it. It's $22. Link is in the bio if you want a guaranteed reading. Otherwise, just sit back and relax and enjoy the show. Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Ashley, for the roses. Yummy, yummy, yummy. They kind of match my shirt. I like roses this color. All the roses, they're so nice. They're so pretty and so, I love roses. I like all color roses. I like white roses too. So, okay, I'm going to choose someone randomly, whoever my intuition grabs. Okay, thank you, Ashley. Whoever my intuition grabs is who I pull in. It's not logical, it's just intuitively. If you'd like a paid reading, I'll show you really quick before I start reading, okay? You go to the link in my bio. First, you got to see my cute cats on my screensaver. Do, do, do. They make me so happy. I love these little babies. Okay, so here's my profile, right? Here's my profile on TikTok. Just click this. Doot. Click that link right there. And then it's going to say, are you sure you want to go to this website? It's not a scam, blah, blah, blah. It's not. I've been around 15 years. I'm good. I'm a businesswoman. Been around a long time. Click there. Okay. You're going to come to this links page. See all the links? I know it's backwards, but I want to do this quick. So at the very top, you're going to see 3 stars. Okay. And that's where you hit it to skip the line. Okay, that means you're getting a guaranteed reading. Thank you so much for being here. I also have gifted. If you're feeling generous, you can give someone $22 for those options. Sorry about the light. My story is there. It says from homeless to $25,000 transaction. I'm a businesswoman. I've had PTSD since I was 15. I love what I do. Very passionate. It's my life purpose, and it's also paid very well too. So welcome in. I also have courses, meditations there. You can see the little meditation icons. I'm showing you the emojis because it's backwards. Private one-to-one coaching. If you need help, you can email me. And also I have free crisis line help down below. Okay. SOS. If anyone needs help tonight, if you're having a really rough time, pick up the phone, call a crisis line. It's not embarrassing. It's nothing to be ashamed of. I've called them myself. Okay. And I've compiled a list there for you. For everybody for free. If you want help free right now, you can call North America. I've got you covered. Okay. Canada and the US. You can also chat if you don't feel like talking. Okay. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday, right? Come on in. Let's read. Okay. So tonight I'm going to choose Colleen. Colleen Bishop Campbell. Let's go. Let me just jot down your name really quick because I'm a little funny with names when I start reading. Colleen. Okay, so Colleen's having hesitations about Josh. Let's tune in and see what's going on here. Nice to meet you, by the way. I don't think I've read for you before. Welcome in. Okay, my love, here's your card. It says, I will reach for the best feeling thought I have access to. I will reach for the best feeling thought I have access to. I know it's backwards. Just look at the picture. The picture's for you. And now I'm going to read you the card. Okay. The card says, always be reaching for the feeling of relief that comes when you release a more resistant thought and replace it with a more allowing, better feeling thought. The stream of well-being is always flowing through you, and the more you allow it, the better you feel. The more you resist it, the worse you feel. I'm going to continue that. You're awesome. Thank you, Colleen. Tracy, are you still here, honey? Tracy and LeBron, are you still here? I noticed you purchased a reading. Do you want a reading tonight, honey? You purchased it before I went live. I just noticed that. It just popped up. If you'd like a reading, let me know, honey. I'm going to finish Colleen's really quick. I'm so sorry I didn't see the notification until right now. Y'all, when you purchase while I'm live, it does pop up. If you purchase before, it might take me a second to notice, but usually I'll check before. I just don't usually get them in advance. But I guess I did post that I was going live, so some people are like, I want to get in there. You're going to get a free reading. So if you're wondering, like, why do some people get free readings? How it works is I choose intuitively. And if you want a guaranteed reading, then you can pay $22 and I will read you next, okay? You will be the next person if I haven't called someone's name. If I have, you'll be right after that person. So that's how it works, okay? Very clear directions. The link is in the bio. Just click my picture and click the link, okay? All right, my love. Colleen, do you have any questions, honey, about your card? Does it make sense? I'm here to serve you. I'm here to support you. I'm here to help you understand, teach you, whatever you need. Thank you for the likes. Yes, okay, Tracy, I'll do you next, honey. I'll do your card next, my love. So Tracy purchased a reading. Otherwise, I never say I'm going to do someone next, okay? Unless you purchase. That's how it works. Hi, Kit. Welcome in. Hello, Shiv. I'm going to call you Shiv. Scorpio, hello. Rose, welcome in. So just stick around, honeys. If you want to read, just make sure you stick around, okay? Oh, Pet Polisher, hello, honey. I'm sorry about your dog. Stick around. I choose intuitively, so I'm just asking Colleen. Colleen, do you have any questions about your card, honey? I want you to ask about the card first, and then I'm going to interpret it for you, okay? Okay, I'm not going to get distracted. Okay, let me see. So you have a lot of anxiety around this, right, Colleen? I am getting yes for you. I'm getting yes, he is going to. But let's focus on what the card says, okay? Because regardless of what someone else does, we want to stay in our power. We want to be okay no matter what happens with situations we can't control. And that's a perfect example of a situation we cannot control. What somebody else does is out of our control, right? There's some things in life we can control, and there's some things in life we cannot. And that is one of them. So, yes. So you do have a lot of anxiety, yes. So how can we shift that anxiety? Because what your card is saying is to be reaching. The first thing it said, this is for you. The first thing it said, always be reaching for the feeling of relief. So if we're sitting here waiting for someone else to change, for someone else to do something to help us feel better, guess what's going to happen? 50-50 chance we might feel better, right? Depends on their mood. It depends if something happens on the way over, like he got distracted. Who knows? Depends if he doesn't want to. Like, you see how when you put so yes, I got a yes, Colleen, right? But this is, see, you're focusing on him. You just asked me again. You're like, is he going to make the effort? So you seem like you're committed, and it's okay, but I am going to close off your reading. If you're committed to just hanging on and waiting to see what he does, that's up to you. But your card says that you need to reach for relief before knowing what he's going to do, and be strong in relief energy regardless of what he's going to do. Okay, that's what your card says. And we could go deeper, but it seems like you're pretty attached. That's okay. We're allowed to be where we are. Yeah. Okay, my love. So yeah, it says this, I'll just say the last part again. It says the stream of well-being is always flowing through you, and the more you allow it, the better you feel. The more you resist it, the worse you feel. So resisting it means saying, no, I'm not going to tap into my power. No, I don't care. I want to just know what he's going to do, and I'm just going to focus on that. And that's okay, again. But, you know, it's going to be harder, that's all. Okay, my love? That's awesome. Thank you. You're so welcome. Hi, Avril. Welcome in. Okay, thank you, Colleen, for the card. And I will now tap into Tracy. Tracy, are you still here, honey? Yes. Unicorn says, that's amazing advice. I love your cards. Thank you so much, honey. Stick around. I might read for you. Yes. Okay, Sandy, I see you, honey. Yes. Okay, Tracy, let's see what we have for you tonight, my love. I hope you're feeling a bit better. Look, my lipstick was all different colors. I don't know why. Anna, thank you. Is it Anna? Oh, what a beautiful name. Thank you so much. Roses. Okay, Tracy, this one's coming in strong for you tonight, my love. Let's see. Tracy, this is perfect. I can gradually change my vibrational frequency. I can gradually change my vibrational frequency. Are you ready? Do you have snow out there yet? Got some, they look like snowflakes. I don't know. Are they snowflakes, everybody? What do you think? The cards are often left up to your interpretation. Sometimes images are drawn that way on purpose. And I see that a lot in these cards. So it says that I can gradually change my vibrational frequency. You do have snow already? Oh my goodness. We haven't gotten any. Can you send some over here in the mail? Canada Post is on strike. I forgot. Guess you can't mail me any snow. Welcome in, Snowflakes, Avril. Yes. Okay, Tracy, let's see what this says. Tracy, there is no thought that you cannot eventually have. Just as there is no place you cannot eventually reach from wherever you are. But you cannot instantly jump to a thought that has a vibrational frequency very different from the thoughts you are usually thinking. So if you're usually someone who's thinking, well, I'm not sure, I hope things turn out, I'm not 100% sure, or if you're experiencing any depression or anxiety or anything like that, you want to make slow, gradual increases, right? Like, it feels like lies. I always say this when my clients come to me or my students and they're like, Gina, do you want me to just start saying, I'm rich, I'm a rich woman? And I'm like, do you believe that in your body? And usually they're like, no. So if you keep doing that, you're just going to cause, and I'm not saying you're doing this, Tracy, but this message is for you. If we keep saying lies, like, I'm a rich woman, I have millions of dollars in the bank. If we keep saying that, our bodies, we're going to create a weird feeling in our body because our body knows that's not true, right? So you're going to hear a lot of people out there saying, just say this and just say that. What I recommend is saying affirmations that feel true and are a bit of a stretch at the same time, okay? So, you know, in this next moment, I can choose to do something that makes me feel better. I have the power of choice. Things like that, you know? There are so many inspirational stories out there for me to be inspired by, and I know I can take the first step now toward that, right? And by the way, with people who inspire you, there were always parts along the journey that were hard, the dark nights of the soul. They always exist. Look at my eye. I didn't realize one side has so much dark and the other doesn't have any. I thought I put some on. Forgot, y'all. Oh. Hang on. I just noticed that. Sometimes in my reels, I see that too. I'm like, I must have rushed through that. But I always check, but I don't know. I guess I just fell asleep at the wheel. What's going on with me, girl? Girl, why didn't you tell me? Hello? Anywho. Did I say that out loud? Hi, Fanira. Hello. Ooh, 15 by tomorrow. Nice. Heather, in the mail. I know, I do love snow. We don't get a lot of snow out here in BC. Yeah, I'm trying to fix my eyes. There, that looks more even. Whoopsies. Pretend that didn't happen, okay? So, Tracy, what do you think about your card? Is it resonating with you? You can gradually increase you can gradually change your vibrational frequency. How does that sit with you? Hey Sam, how are you? I'm good. How are you? Welcome in. Yes, I'm doing good. Drinking my tea. How does it feel, Tracy, about vibrational frequency and paying attention to that? Sort of understand? Okay, so what questions do you have specifically, my love, so I can support you? Y'all, just in case you're wondering, when I read these cards, they're so easy for me. I can't help it, right? I was just born having access to, we all have gifts, and I was just born having access to this understanding very easily. I also had very spiritual women growing up around me, and I also have been coaching for 15 years, right? And have had incredible mentors for a lot of those 15 years. So it's very easy for me. So when I read the card, I'm like, isn't this amazing? And you're like, I don't really understand. So all I need you to do is just share what part doesn't make sense, right? Because I'm here to help you, and no question is too silly or dumb or anything like that. I just need your input, okay? So let me know when you're ready. Ottawa used to get many feet of snow, but that's changed over the years. Oh, yeah. We used to get more snow here, too. I've been here for over 20 years. And we used to get so much snow, but we don't anymore. Ooh, global warming, right? Yeah. I grew up in Hamilton, not far from there. Don't laugh at me. They call it the armpit of Ontario. That's so rude. I grew up in the mountain, but still. Anyway, we used to have snow like covering our door in the winter. We had so much fun as kids. We used to make forts, all kind of, like, we had a blast. I had a great childhood with weather and snow and all fun. Hi, Charlene. Stick around, honey. 444 in the house. Hi, Sarah. Hello, honey. What are you saying, my love? I don't know. I don't understand. I think that's Farsi. I don't understand. Do you speak English, my love? I don't know. Or just change your translator. I don't know what that means. Tell me everything, though. Hello, Sierra, survivor of SA, and your hairstyling business is failing at the moment. Okay, stick around, honey, okay? I love helping business women. Tracy, wake up. Tracy, how late? It's kind of late over there, isn't it? It's only 7:43 here, but I think it's 10:43 on the East Coast. Tracy, you awake? Okay, frequency of vibration is the... Keep going, girl. I like this conversation. Yes, I've seen snow halfway up the door, but the last couple years, much less, yeah. I used to love those days when we were kids and we couldn't go to school because we couldn't get out. And my dad already left for work, and the snow drifts came in because he used to leave really early. And so the snow drifts came in, and my mom's like, I can't clean that. This was back in the Fred Flintstone era, y'all, when the mom was taking care of the kids and the dad went to work, and the mom didn't shovel or anything like that. She did everything else. She cleaned the toilets, cleaned the house. But yeah, me and my sister were like, oh, too bad. We get to stay home and play with Barbies, stuffed animals, and watch Growing Pains and Who's the Boss. It was so fun. Yes, of course, Sam. Yes, you can, honey. Yes. Stick around. You guys got to stick around because when I'm finished with the reading, I'll just go to the next person, okay? So make sure you stick around. If anyone wants a guaranteed reading, then go ahead to the link in my bio and just purchase a reading like Tracy just did, and you will be next. Guaranteed, okay? Otherwise, just stick around. Frequency of vibration is the I choose to do or my actions or how fast I go. Yeah, think of it this way, Tracy. So frequency is like a ladder. Can you guys see the lines, little lines here? Frequency is like a scale, like a ladder. You see, this is my vitamin pill box, okay? So each rung, I don't know if you can see the lines or not. You can kind of, right there. Each rung is like, it's like a band of energy, okay? So you know how when you've been in times in your life when you're grieving, this is one of the lowest bands of energy, and they've actually measured people in that energy. So they have a Hertz number attached, right? So I think grief is around 75. It's quite low, the frequency. And then love, when you're in love, right, is up here, and it's around 500. So there's a huge jump, right? But there's other in here. There's anger, there's joy, there's enlightenment, like there's all these different states, but each rung is a state of being. So How do you change states of being? Well, this is why we're always talking about thoughts, okay? Because first of all, I want to say that in the world, there's a lot we can't control, right? Those things, we're not talking about those. We can't control those. But what we can control is what goes on in our inner world most of the time, right? We're still human. But we do get to choose which band of energy we live in. We just have to do the work. All of us have to do the work. It's funny, I was thinking this before I got on. I was like, I do a lot of work myself, and I have, right? And there are people out there, trauma survivors, who think I shouldn't have to do anything. And I get it. We've already been through enough. But we have to in order to shift. We literally have to, right? We're never just going to be like, oh, well, we can. We can we can happen to go up for a minute and come back down. But that's going to be very unsustainable. What's sustainable is we work on the thoughts that affect the feelings that we feel. Because thoughts, when they're repeated over and over and over again, what happens is they become belief systems. So that means they're like in your energy. They're the foundation of your being, right? What you believe. So if someone grows up feeling like, I believe like the world is not safe, a lot of trauma survivors have that belief because we grew up with trauma, right? So that's in there because we've seen it again and again. As children, we saw stuff and we're like, this world is not safe. And those are the thoughts that we are repeating. Is it our fault that we have those thoughts? No. But as we get older, we have to work on them because they're creating the feelings, like I just said, which when they are repeated over and over and over again, those feelings, they become a mood state. And these two things together become your vibe, right? So when people talk about vibe, and when you become a member on Facebook or on TikTok here, sorry, I used to do Facebook Lives, y'all, in 2015. I started, so I'm used to that. But this is a vibration. They call it vibrational frequency because the molecules, if you measure and you look at the energy and you measure it first you look at it under a microscope and then you measure it with something else. But when you look at it at the bottom, the molecules are moving like this. They're really slow and they're close together. There's not a lot of space in between them. And then up at the top where love and like puppy dog joy energy is, right? Those molecules have a lot of space in between them and they're bouncing faster, okay? There's nothing wrong with either. One's not better than the other, although who doesn't want, like most of us don't want to live or stay in grief or depression for a long time, but we've got to look at what we're thinking. So for example, when my Nonna passed away, she was like my mom. And, you know, I was so blessed to find this coach. I looked for her for a long time because I don't like regular business coaches, y'all. I just don't. I'm like, girl, if you're not going to talk to me about spiritual stuff, because I'm spiritual, I'm like, I don't want you to guide me in my business. Okay. Like I just don't. Plus you go do all your step-by-step stuff. That's great. I have step-by-step stuff too, but I also add the other stuff, right? So anyway, so I found this woman and I was like, I'm so depressed. I don't know what to do. I love my business, but I just lost like the woman who was my mom growing up. And I'm like, I'm so depressed. And I told her where I came from in Italy, because all my family was born in Italy. I was born in Canada, but they were born there. And I've been there lots of times and my cultural foundation is there. My whole family follows like what we used to do in Italy, right? When I was growing up. And I told her, I said, when a husband dies or like a significant other dies in Italy, the spouse wears black for the rest of their life. Usually it's women because of the patriarchy, right? So the woman will wear black for the rest of her life if her husband dies, even if he died when she was 30. Okay. So I told her that and she was like, okay. And I already knew about belief work and stuff, but she was like, can you see how there's beliefs behind that? And she was very, gentle, just like I am with you, like very gentle and nurturing. But she said, you get to choose your beliefs because the belief behind that thinking is your life is basically over now. Like you have to live in the dark, literally, right? So this is why I'm giving you this example, because everyone's like, oh, people die. It's not our fault. No, it's not. And it's very sad. We go into grief. It's very sad. Things happen. Traumas happen and they stack up and pile up on each other. And we're down here, right? And it's not our fault that we landed there, but what are we going to do? So at that moment, I had the choice. I said, do I want to shift my thinking? Do I want to think like Carrie? Her name is Carrie. I said, do I want to think how Carrie's teaching me? Or do I want to continue to think how my family's teaching me? And this is not to say go against your family, but hello, we're adults. We get to choose how to live, right? And I was like, oh my goodness, I've only ever known that. I thought this was my time to just, my life is over. Like literally, I thought I would, and yes, I was sad. And yes, I had grief feelings, but I started changing those perspectives because when I dug deep down in my heart, I'm like, that doesn't feel true, that I have to be, you know, my life has to be over. And the other part especially was I thought my Nonna's soul and my grandmother, she would not want me to be like that. She would not want me to be depressed over here for the rest of my life. Right? So it was a decision I made, and I said, maybe I don't need to subscribe to that then. And it made it easier. Okay? So that's what I'm talking about. Does that make sense, Tracy? Do you have any questions, honey? That's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the inner work, is shifting that and doing that kind of work. Because everything we feel is based on some kind of thought we had. Whether we're aware of it or not, usually we're not. That's why I needed Carrie's help. Right? She had to help me dig in there and go, oh, okay, that makes sense. On my own, it would have been very hard to have that awareness because we all have blind spots. And ever since I hired her, she was my first coach that I invested a lot of money in. And I didn't have a lot of money, but I ended up making a lot of money because she helped me. And so ever since her, I just realized it's much easier to do life with a coach, a mentor, someone who knows how to do this stuff, right? It's very different. Tracy says, yes, it makes sense. Okay, do you have any questions, honey, for me? How did you shift that type of thinking? Great question, Patty. So it's work. Okay. So first of all, we've got to, deal with what's there, deal with the energy that's there, deal with the wounding, right? So deal with the feelings, learn tons of skills. You got to learn tons of skills. You got to learn skills on how to, you don't have any more questions? Okay, honey. Who would like a reading next while I'm answering Patty's question? Thank you so much, Tracy, for your card and your question. Lots of love to you, honey. I hope you understand the vibrations now. Okay, the ladder, and we're just climbing it. That's all. We're just climbing it. Okay, my love? That's vibrational frequency. When people talk about vibes, okay, that's the ladder. It's a rung on the ladder, each state that we're in. So that, like I said, there's joy up here, there's enlightenment, there's peace. Those states that we like are up here, okay? The ones that are not fun, anger. Anger is actually higher than grief. A lot of people don't know that. So, when you get anger, that means you're actually healing out of your grief. When you start to get angry, right? People think, oh, that's even worse. It's not. Your energy, because the energy is moving again, and the molecules are starting to bounce faster, right? Energy's moving. Grief is very slow and like, ugh. So wherever you are, just understand the frequency and understand your card. It says you can gradually change it. We don't want to push ourselves too hard, especially as trauma survivors. We can throw ourselves into freeze mode or flight mode or fight mode, one of the nervous system reactions. We don't want to do that, okay? But it does say again, Tracy, there's no thought you cannot eventually have. Do you understand? You can shift it. I did it. Right? I did it with around money. I grew up very poor. Money was very hard to come by. There wasn't a lot. I was stealing as a kid. I share these stories all the time, y'all. I was stealing as a kid because I was worried about my family, right? So that's where I came from. And now I've created $25,000 cash in one transaction. That's my highest transaction in my business. And I've created lots of other different ones. Okay. That's my old salary, annual salary in one transaction doing this. There's no MLMs, nothing like that. A lot of people online like to think, oh, she's talking about money, she must be an MLM. No, I'm not. I'm doing this. I'm coaching, I'm helping, I'm showing up, doing my life purpose. So yeah, so you can change all of your thoughts. This is the hope for you, Tracy. It's really strong in here. Okay. Strong up in these streets. That, the last line again is, but you cannot instantly jump to a thought that has a vibrational frequency very different from the thoughts you are usually thinking. And someone asked me, how do you do this, right? How do you do this? You have to slowly do the work. Just like I was saying earlier about affirmations, it's related, right? Slowly start to shift. Not like from, let's say you're working on your money stuff. It's not like, okay, I make $25,000 in a year like I used to I couldn't even imagine, y'all, that I would make $25,000 in a transaction. Like that wasn't even in my imagination at all, right? Especially when I first started all this. But slowly I started to shift. Oh, looking under the hood is how you change it, okay? The hood of a car, we're looking in the subconscious mind. Open the hood, look what's there. I got to look for you. I'm very good at this work. I look for you. I'm like, okay. This is what's going on. This is what I see. This is what's going on. You share your input too, and we solve it together. That's how I do it. I do it with other people. That's the only way I know how to do it. You could probably Google it, how to change your thoughts. But I'm telling you, it's hard to do on your own because we all have blind spots. Like a car, we all have blind spots. That's why we need the rear view mirrors. These are other people, skilled people, right? They can see those spots. They're like the mirror for us. They show us, oh, okay. And then you don't take as long being stuck in a vibration because you have someone helping you come out. Okay? Yes. Can you bounce between anger and grief? Absolutely. You can bounce all over the place, girl. You can bounce all over the place. Yep. In my world, I can only share what I want. It depends on your desires. What I wanted, especially with men, especially in my home. I've lived with Chris for 10 years now. All I wanted was peace in my home, right? Peace, because I had so much trauma with men. So when I met him, I had a lot of like reactions and arguing and drama. And I managed, I'm going to say he admits that too. I led the way out, okay, by doing this work. All I wanted was peace in my home. So up here is peace, right? I had to work up here. And I went like this, Patty. It kind of feels weird when you start to jump too, Tracy and Patty. It's like you start to jump and then you're like, it's too quiet up here. Let me go back down here. And it's all okay. That's why I'm giggling. It's all okay. That's how it's supposed to be. Have you ever seen that meme? Success is not like this. Perfect line. Here's the beginning and here's the end. It's not like, no, it's like this. That's how it's supposed to be. Like a kid's scribble. We just got to learn how to hold peace inside of us and have some giggles along the way. Otherwise, it's going to be really boring. So boring, girl. I don't want boring. Yuck. But yes, being a trauma survivor is hard enough. I do feel that we need to, have a little fun. When we can. It's not always easy. I'm not saying that. I never said that. Okay, people always say deal with the emotions, but never explain how. Well, you got to ask, honey, too. Okay? Because again, everything's easy for me over here in terms of this teaching. Okay? And I actually always say, always. And I've been online for 15 years, girl. So you can go check all my videos. Go look at me when I was wearing 80s clothes. Okay? Don't laugh. Don't laugh. But I always say you got to feel your feelings. I always say the only way out of this is through. That means feel your feelings. Sam. That's why you're amazing. Oh, thank you so much, Tracy. I appreciate my love. Thank you so much. And thank you for the card request and for your question. I really appreciate it. Don't forget, everybody on YouTube, you can watch your reading again. And all the questions you bring to me tonight help other people because they're going to watch it on replay. Don't laugh at me when you go over there. I'm just building my channel. I'm trying to get to 500 followers. And I'm around 375, I think, now. So thank you so much for everyone who followed me. If you want to follow me, just go to the search bar and put the @ sign, Empowered After Trauma. That's what it says here. It's the same name everywhere, but you got to put the @ sign to try to find me. What's going on here? Because there's quite a few Gina Silvestris apparently. One is like a famous horse equestrian. I'm like, girl, okay. My name twin. She's like really famous. There's another attorney who's very popular apparently. I'm like, okay, all right. We got a psychic, medium, empowerment coach, goal achievement coach. We got all the bases covered, y'all. A sportsman. We got law. If you need anything, just call Gina. Okay. All right, my loves, spam the chat. Let me know if you'd like a reading. If anyone would like a guaranteed reading, go to the link in my bio. Just click my picture, click it again, click the link there, and click the top option. It has the 3 stars, and you will get a reading for $22, okay? Otherwise, sit back, enjoy the show, and let me know right now. I'm in between readings, so I'm looking for someone to read. My instinct is looking. My guides are like, okay, I'm going to show you. They're trying to come through my eyes and go, look here. And I'm like, la, 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 la. And they're like, right there. And I'm like, oh, there she is. Okay. Then I'm going to pick your name. Okay. That's how it works. Literally you jump out at me and I'm like, you. This is called Spirit Led. You'll see this on a lot of live streams. It's called Spirit Led. But if anybody's like, nope, I don't want to wait for that. I don't want to be random. I need one tonight and I need one now and I have $22. I just want to pay for it. Then you just go do that. If you need help, don't be embarrassed. Just write in the chat. Just write in the chat iPad and I'll show you on the iPad how to do it. Okay? Don't be embarrassed. We're all friends here. This is a safe spot. It's all good. Okay, let's see. Who do we have here? Let me see. Powerful women. That's right, Zenjan. What's up? Spiritual mechanic. I love that, Sam. That's so cool. Hence how anger is the second in the 7 stages of grief. Yes. Yes. So the 7 stages of grief, I have a psychology background, education, and it is like a psychology perspective, which is great. But it's different sometimes than spiritual perspectives. But yeah, that's exactly why though it's there. It's healthy. What I'm saying is every psychologist knows that when someone is grieving, when they start to get angry, they're going to start to get better. They're getting better. They're moving through, right? Okay, my love. Let's see. Zen Jen, you'd like a reading? I was thinking of you. I'm like, does she want a reading? Let's go, Zen Jen. Let's go, my love. I love your name. All right, my love. So Tracy already knew because she's had a reading before, but to everyone that's new here, or if I don't think I've ever read you. If I have, I don't remember, y'all. I never remember my readings. I sometimes watch the live streams when I'm like my replays on YouTube. I watch them when I'm cleaning or something because I'm like, girl, what was I talking about? When I'm in channel mode, I can't remember. So I don't think I've read you though. And hello, Donna. Welcome in, honey. New here. Hello, Christine. So what I was saying is, yay, Zen Jen. So what I was saying is just engage with me, okay? If you have questions, because I'm into your energy for a limited amount of time. I want you to milk it. Ask me questions. There's no question that's too stupid. Yes, okay. There's no question that's too stupid, okay, or silly. So just ask me a question. And y'all who are here watching, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Come on in. I'm Gina Silvestri. Feel free to type while I am reading. I'm not one of those readers who, gets distracted by that. I actually like it. So feel free to write what kind of reading you want, what kind of question you have, or even if you're not that spiritual and you have a question, you're just, you're kind of curious. Ask the question. I'm here to teach you. I'm here to share, and I'm here to guide you. Okay, my loves? So feel free, get comfortable. Have some tea. I have blackberry spice tea. Who would like to come over and have some? It's so good. It smells so good. Okay, my love. Let's go, Zen Jen. And don't forget, there's lots of links in the bio if anyone wants a guaranteed reading. Or if you're interested in my business coaching or a session with me, something like that. I've got some meditations. I've got free stuff. I don't think any of my free stuff are on right now. I had to fix the email thing. Thank you for sharing and liking. I appreciate you all so much. Look at your card, Zenjan. I love it. Look at it. I love it. Look at you. Whoa. I know I'm covering the words. It's okay. I'm going to read it because it's backwards. Let me see if I can read it from my iPad over here. Dun, 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 dun. It says, I'm reading backwards. My slightest improvement is of such great value. There's a theme tonight, y'all. This just flowed from Tracy's reading. My slightest improvement is of such great value. See that? Y'all, I noticed on Facebook when you do this, the hearts come up. Does it work here? No. Did I do that? Or did someone do that? Oh, Melody. I'm like, did I do that? Melody, we're so intertwined. What's up with us? Did you see that? I was going like that and you were like in the live. How are you? You've been working on healing, Zen. I love that. That's so cute. That's you, my love. That's your royal energy. That's you and your power. Yes, girl. Thank you, Victoria, for the likes. I appreciate you. Melody, what's up with us? Soul sisters, soul twins. Look at this is Zen Jen. Okay, Zen, let's see what's up. Let's see what's up tonight for you. There is tremendous value when you are able to deliberately cause even the slightest improvement in the way you feel. For even in that small emotional improvement, you may have regained a measure of control. You no longer feel powerless. And so your trek back up the emotional scale is now not only possible, but it's relatively easy. Okay, so the scale, were you here, honey, when I was teaching Tracy about the vibrational scale, the ladder? Right? This is what it's talking about. It's really similar to her card, right? Hers was like, you can't jump too fast, and yours is like, even the slightest improvement is of such great value. So Tracy, this is for you too. It's coming through if you're still here, honey. But it's saying that even just a small, you might be like, no, I want to be up here, right? But it's like even the smallest shift does wonders. It makes you feel so much better. It anchors you into your power, because every shift you make, you start to go, oh, I did that. Pat yourself on the back, right? I did that. I can do this. You have to notice the small things, my love. This is coming through so strong for you, Jen. Do you have somebody on the other side? Sometimes these spirits come in. But yeah. We need to notice the small things. This is Gina talking. We need to notice the small things. We have to pay attention to those, especially if we're stuck, because that's what gets us unstuck. The energy of appreciation. What does that bring? Appreciation. Appreciation means more, okay? More joy, more money, more friends we love, more healthy relationships, happy romances, more. But we got to do the appreciating, because the universe is always reflecting, and that's how we stay in our royal energy. So Jen, this is like, you said you're already just started healing, or you're just like getting into it deeper. So this is a really powerful message for you. It's strong guidance to slow down and start noticing these small things. We got it as trauma survivors. And as your spiritual big sister and your goal achievement coach, I'm always talking about efficiency, y'all. I'm a human design projector. Who's into human design here? Human design projectors are the queens of efficiency, okay? And it's perfect for a teacher like me for trauma survivors, because we don't have a lot of energy, y'all, especially when we're healing. Like, hello. So we need to do things efficiently. This is a very efficient exercise. It sounds so silly to most people. They're like, what? I'm going to sit around and say, oh, I'm thankful for that plant, right? It's like, have you tried it? Have you been serious and not a dick about it? Sorry, did I just say that out loud? Can you just get real? Okay. Yes. Zenjan says, you're such a fun energy. Thank you so much, my love. For real, it's so empowering. Yes. I don't know about the other side. That's okay, honey. I didn't feel it come in. I checked and I didn't feel anything. It's all good. Yes. Space Cowboy. Hello, honey. Right now there is no lineup. I'm doing spirit led. So that means I'm letting my intuition guide me. But if you'd like a paid reading, I'll show you really quick. A paid reading means a guaranteed reading. It's $22. You can book. These are my kitties. Hello, the screensaver. I have to show it. I can't ignore them. It's rude. So anyway, when you click on the link in my bio, you're going to see my link tree like this. Okay. Those are all my testimonials, y'all. Have you looked at them? All the people I've helped, what they say. It's fun. It's fun to see what's possible for you, not to brag for me. The top is called Skip the Line. That means you're next. Okay. That means if I haven't called anybody's name, which I haven't, I'm still closing off my reading with Zenjen, but I'm about to close it. So if you want a guaranteed reading, you want to be next, go click that link. It's $22. People do it all the time. If not, then just stick around, enjoy the show. Okay. Just sit back. And if you get chosen, you get chosen. That's how it works. Okay. I used to hold lists for free readings. Mamma mia. I used to have 4 pages, 3 rows on each page, and I was overwhelmed. Okay. You want me in my relaxed energy. And I wasn't just overwhelmed. I could do a good job, but I was just feeling bad when I was like done after 2 pages. And I'm like, girl, I'm done. Like, I'm done. I'm leaving now. I gotta go. And everybody's like, well, I've been waiting the whole night, and I felt bad. Okay. Zenjan, I'm going to show you one more time, my love. Look, look, look. Isn't it cool? This is you. Can you remember this, please? Remember you in your power. Look at you. I love it. It looks like you have a river running right through you. I love that, because that's the powerful, empowered feminine energy. That's you. The goddess. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Got it. Good. I need to make sure, Jen. I'm like, Jen, can you feel it? You feel so far away, my love. So thank you so much for your question, my love, okay? Yes, that's so true, Patty. Yes. Appreciation of the small things that's hard to see in yourself, but easy in others. Absolutely. And people always notice the things about us before we do. It's designed that way. You want to know why? So we can connect. It makes us connect to each other. You see? Tricky, tricky, but it works. We're not meant to be isolated. We're meant to be connected. Hi, Sheena. Hello, honey. I don't do medical readings, so I'm not going to say like what's going to happen with your medical fertility, but I read the energy for you. So I can read around it for you if you like. Okay? Oh, I'm sorry, Avril. Lots of love to you, honey. Oh, thank you for sending the positive vibes and have an amazing sleep, my friend. I'll see you soon, okay? That was so fun. Thank you, says Zen. I appreciate you too, honey. Thank you for being here. Thank you for contributing your energy to the live. I so appreciate you. Okay, who's next? Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Donna, are you still here, honey? Donna? Donna Thibodeau. Bonjour, comment ça va? I was going to say, comment ça va? That means, what is your name? I was going to, comment ça va? Is, how are you? I'm Italian, so I know a little bit French. Hello, Melanie. Nice to see you, honey. Sam, I see you. So everyone, just so you know, I choose comment tu t'appelles. Melanie, what are you doing to me over here? Comment tu t'appelles. What is all of your names? Is that what it means? No, Sue and Vu is all of you. What is it? Oh my gosh, you're bringing me back to grade 11. That was a while ago, y'all. Comment tu t'appelles. What does that mean? We need to have like AI where I could just ask a question and I don't have to type anything. Okay, my loves. So just so you know, I'm choosing. You're welcome, Sheena. Just so you know, I'm choosing intuitively, okay? Someone's name is going to jump out at me. So if you'd like your reading, comment in the chat right now. Now's your time. Comment in the chat. Tell me your question. I don't care if you've already commented. Comment again. I just need to feel people's energy, okay? Yes, I'm Canadian. I'm in BC. Patty, where are you? Where are you? Need some more stuff for my lips. Ah! I almost dropped all the cards all over the place. Hi, Vicky. Hello. Okay. Yes, Sheena. That's right. There's a lot of Americans on this app, isn't there? Okay. Melanie. Okay, Sam, let's do you, honey. Sam, Andrew, let's go. Anybody who's watching, if you want a guaranteed reading, just remember there's a $22 option in the bio. Thank you for all the hearts, everybody. I appreciate you. That's just available if you're just in a hurry or you're just like, I'd rather just pay the $22 and get a guaranteed reading, okay? It's just an option. Otherwise, you're welcome here. I'm not going to be mad. We're still going to be friends. Don't worry. It's just there as an option for everybody, okay? And I want to keep reminding you because some people are like, oh, I'm not going to sit around for this. And they just popped on and they're like, whoops, sorry. And they're like, you know, I'm not going to be doing that. Hang on. I got to change the time for this really quick. Do. Is it 8:15 already? Mamma mia. Mamma mia. Okay. That was loud. It sounded low. So loud. Sam, I can do either. I can pick a card for you and read your energy. But I prefer and I recommend specific. Ask me a question. Specific meaning at least a category or your goal. Like, what's your goal? What are you focusing on? And I do that because I've achieved so many goals as a trauma survivor, ones that blew my own mind, okay? And for myself, my clients, my students in my courses. And I love, love, love showing people the first step is to focus on something. You got to focus, okay? So I'm teaching you how to do that, but a lot of people can't do that, and that's okay. You don't have to, but I highly recommend, okay? That's how I teach. Some nights I'm very much like, you have to, everybody, and I make you. Tonight I'm a little bit like, I'm in my softer era tonight. Softer, softish, softy. Doesn't mean you're gonna take advantage of me, girl. Doesn't mean you're gonna be like, test a psychic night. We're like, what color am I wearing? No. Although I probably could tell you, if I'm being honest. I just don't want to. I'm not a clown. I'm not a clown. I'm not a circus clown. Hello. I'm just fighting with myself, y'all. Don't mind me. I have to talk to myself. There's nobody else talking. It's so quiet in my house. I live in the middle of the woods. It's very quiet. Now I have to eat some almonds so I can take my so I can take my vitamins really quick. I need food with them. Do you have a question, Sam? Sam! Oh, right there, okay. Samantha, you don't know this, honey. You're here all the time, but please don't give advice on my live, okay, honey? I don't want all kinds of advice being given everywhere, so please just don't give advice on my live, okay? My moderator will delete your comment. She's here somewhere. Jasmine! Hopefully she doesn't mute you. But if she does, it will only be for this live. I know it's hard. I've done that before. Where I'm like, I just want to help that person, but we need to respect the space too and have one leader, okay, honey? So if you're watching, if you got muted, I'm so sorry. All right, okay. Okay, Sam. Sam says, will my court case go well next week? I have to face the emotions of my essay and I'm terrified. Okay, honey, I'm with you. And then you said you've been waiting 3 years, super anxious. Okay. Sam, I just want you to know we have a shared experience. When I was 15, I was violently, like near death, assaulted by a football player in my high school. And I had to go to court because the province that I lived in charged him. I didn't. I was too young. They were like, you don't have a choice. You have to go to court. So I had to go through a whole trial when I was 15. I know it's different, but it was terrifying at 50. I'll never forget. I remember every detail still, and I'm like in my 40s, right? So I just want you to know we have a shared experience. So I'm going to tune in for you. And I want you to know you got this, okay? You've got this. And yes, it's true. Your emotions are of the essay, they're going to come up. Like, I just did a reel today, y'all. I'm like, you know what? As trauma survivors, there might never be a time where we're not triggered, at least occasionally, right? And instead of fighting that, how about we just master the art of being with our feelings and our triggers, right? And learn how to thrive with that. Because if you've been through a lot, then I mean, any good therapist will tell you that they're just going to keep coming. They don't want to tell you that because they don't want you to be miserable. But they do. So what I'm doing is just normalizing it for you, okay? There's nothing wrong. Of course, anybody in your shoes would be triggered. Literally anybody, okay? I want you to know that, okay? Part of the problems we have with resistance and just hurting ourselves and making things harder, not on purpose, we don't do it on purpose, but is we start to resist it instead of just going, okay, here's the flood, it's coming, I'm going to get this support in place, I'm going to use this tool, I'm going to have this ready, I'm going to have myself resourced for this, you know, that's a difficult thing to go through. I'll never forget. People never understood my whole life. I'm like, do you have any idea? They don't understand because most people don't go through that, right? And so I never found, like, except for therapists or the rare person who went through it, I rarely ever found anybody who really understood. So I just want you to know, like, it's intense and it's okay. Okay. I know that you're probably like, girl, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear that, you know, that there's a way that I don't have to feel anything. No, there's not. That's whoever tells you that is really unhealthy. Don't listen to that. But at the same time, you are going to be okay. You are going to get through it. And you have the strength required to go through this. You absolutely do, honey. Okay? I hope you have support through the court or around you. Let me tune in. Sorry, what was your name again, Sam? I have to write them down. I forget things when I'm channeling. Okay. Okay, let me tune in, Sam. I'm feeling a lot of numbness coming up, and that is so normal. It's our defense system just going, this is getting to be too much. The anxious thoughts are going, and it's just, like I was sharing earlier, whatever thoughts we have generate the matching emotions, right? So anxiety, and we're just heading down that path, and that's okay. You're not supposed to walk into a case like that and be perfect, right? You can be strong though. You can choose. How you start is you get resourced. You learn how to breathe. This week, if I were you, I'd be looking at box breathing on YouTube. I'd be looking up how to calm myself. I would be looking up every tool possible, and I would be practicing them. I would be meditating every single day. Do you like binaural beats? Have you ever heard of that? BINAURAL. Very powerful. Look up binaural meditations for relaxation. I'm not a medical doctor, just so you know, but these things have helped a lot of survivors that I've worked with, and myself. Rye, I feel you. Faithia, hello, honey. Welcome in. Yes, Mares, I feel you, honey. Yep, we got to shift it. We got to take the lead, y'all. So just like I'm advising for Sam, it's time to take the lead, right? Imagine this anxious part of you as the most precious child you've ever seen in your whole entire life. And I want you to take care of that part of you. That's you. I say a part of you because when we go through trauma, we detach. Whoops, sorry, y'all. Stop. When we go through trauma, our brain helps us out by consciously removing our conscious awareness of what's going on, right? And it stores it away. That's why they call it repressed memories. Some people don't remember things, okay? So when that happens, when it comes back, it feels like a freaking tornado, a tsunami coming through. Sometimes, okay? Our job is to get all the tools we have together. Therapy, support. Like I said, if you don't have any, get Googling, girl. You better Google all week and learn and relax. Learn how to relax in hard situations. That's your job. Oh, you do? Another court date. Okay, we have some. Okay. Hang in there, Mares. Grounding technique. Yes, you're already on the right track, Sam. And I want you to remember who you are, okay? Thank you, Melody, for the finger heart, my love. Thank you so much. I want you to remember who you are. Us trauma survivors, we're strong as fuck, okay? Do you know that? Do you know what we went through and we're still here? Do you know how many trauma survivors are not here? Girl, you're a diamond in the rough, and I'm not kidding. I'm being 100,000,000% serious. I know that's not a number, but it is. We're very rare. Especially the ones that say, you know what, I'm not going to buy into that. I'm not going to let myself go down that rat path. I'm going to get stronger, even stronger. I'm going to put weapons in my belt before I show up in that courtroom. Not for real. Don't do that. Do not do that. I'm talking about invisible weapons to protect yourself, to keep yourself calm, to get through the tough situation, the war zone that you're temporarily going into. It is an emotional war zone for you. It is. I'm not going to lie. I would never lie. I would never say PTSD is a walk in the park. No, it's freaking not at all. Okay, honey? So, but what I do know is you are strong. You're made of that, and you're able to get through. Yes, lady. Sorry if the live, I see on my iPad the live just went out. Just exit and come back in if that happens. Okay, if it pauses. Yes, lady says, Jasmine, can you approve her comment? I don't know why. I have no idea why TikTok. All she said was Google or ChatGPT. And she got blocked. I don't know why. Anyway, her comment got blocked, so we approved it. I think. Thank you, Jasmine. Stephanie, hi, honey. Okay. Stephanie, I'm not a therapist, so like I I wouldn't like help you with repressed memories, so to speak. But if you were working with me on your goal achievement and something came up, I would help you like I am right now, coach you with tools, mindset, and resources, like getting resources together and be your strong coach for you while you're navigating and being a manager of this part of your life. Does that make sense? I've had decades of experience of doing this for myself, plus going on 2 decades soon, well, a decade and a half of helping hundreds and hundreds of people in my coaching business. I've been doing this for going on 16 years right now. September, it'll be 16 years. I'm so excited. I love my business. It fucking rocks for real. So, yeah. You love a read? Okay, ladies, stick around, honey. I'm not saying yes to you. I choose intuitively. Sometimes I'm like, stick around. Hi. I say hi, your name. And people think, oh, I'm next. No, I choose intuitively. Okay. If anyone wants a guaranteed reading, you go to the link in my bio. It's $22 and you will be guaranteed to be next. I have that option there in case you're in a hurry or you just don't feel like waiting and you're like, I'll pay the $22. I don't care. Do it. You'll be next guaranteed. Otherwise, just stick around. I might choose you. I don't choose with my mind. I'm not like, oh, she said she wants one. She's been here for a while. She's been through a lot. I wish, y'all. I want to help you all. Like, I can't. So I choose from my guides. But if you're like, no, I need help and I'm doing it, then just buy the reading, $22, and I will guarantee you, okay? Otherwise, sit back and enjoy. Give me a follow. It's free. I've been broke, so I get it. Like, I've been really broke at times. I've been homeless. That's my whole story. You can check the link in my bio for that too. I wrote it all out for y'all to inspire you. Not to brag. I definitely didn't feel like I was bragging talking about being homeless. Girl. Who was homeless? Not me. Anyway, so yeah. So we're going to, get resourced. Okay, my love? I want you to get resourced. Sam, that's your job. Okay? You're sweet. Thank you, lady. Hello, Frank. Buongiorno. Okay, so here's your card, my love. This is perfect. Oh my God, I can't believe I pulled this. You guys saw me. I pulled it a long time ago for her, and it's perfect what we're talking about. I am a vibrational being in a vibrational environment. This is perfect. You're literally going into an intense environment, and we were just talking about that next week. So here's you. Look how protected you are. I got almonds all over my teeth, y'all. Don't look at me. Don't look at my teeth. Stop it. I hide my teeth. I'll just read like this. My grandma used to eat almonds all the time. My nonna. And she always had almonds in her teeth. I'm like, Nonna, you have almonds in your teeth. She was a businesswoman. So I was like, Nonna, you got to clean your teeth. But she loved them so much. They're so good. There's you, my love. Sam. Melody. Okay. Where's my magic light? There it is. Okay. I wish fanny packs were still in style. I'd like put that here, but I can't. I never liked fanny packs. I always thought they were dorky. Don't laugh. I'm sorry if you like them, but I always thought they were dorky. Except when I used to go running in the forest. Then I would. Okay. But nobody saw me. I would hide it under my sweatshirt. You are, even in your physical expression of flesh, blood and bone, a vibrational being. And everything you experience in your physical environment is vibrational. And it is only through your ability to translate vibration that you are able to understand your physical world at all. How's this for potent and powerful for what you're going through? See, I'm Italian, yes. Girl, you still here? Sam, wake up. Oh, you're saying thank you for the reading. I appreciate it so much. You're welcome, honey. Do you feel complete or do you have any more questions? If not, I'll close off your energy and go for someone else. Look, this matches my makeup, kind of. Hello. Thank you for the blue hearts. Is it Ree or Rye? How do you say it? Rye Living 11. I love that. 11. The doors are open. What time is it? 8:30. Not 11 at all. I was like, maybe it's 8:11. You're in, lady. Let's go. If someone pays for a reading, I get a notification up here. So I don't know if that's what you meant. but I will get a notification and it will stay there, so I'll know who paid. But if you're just saying I'm in, I want a reading, then stick around, girl. Stick around, my love. There's no pressure to pay. It's just if you want, like if you're guaranteeing, because I can't guarantee anybody's going to get a reading tonight. I can only say I'm being led by spirit, and when I'm done, I'm done. I just leave. I say bye. I'm not rude. Sheesh. I like arguing with myself, I find on here. Gives me something to do. Kiddo, hello. I'm supposed to get an interview. Do you think I would get the call? Hang in there, honey. Just a minute. Hang in there. I'm choosing intuitive. Yeah, it is kind of like a lottery. I mean, it is. It feels random on your side, but it's not. My higher power knows which reading is going to serve the highest and greatest good in the room, right? So whenever I choose a card, someone else is going to be like, oh, that's for me too. Efficiency. I'm all about efficiency. That's my energy and my gift to the world. Tony, hello, honey. Would you like a reading, Tony? Yeah, it does, Prisma, right? It feels random, yeah. And I mean, it is to the human mind, but not to the other side. They're like, okay, her. I'm following what they tell me to do. Tony, would you like a reading? Tony's name jumped out at me. Psh, you'd love one. Okay, let's go. See? So it works. It's a no-fail situation, y'all. I'm not joking either. I had to learn that. I'm human, so it took me a long time to start listening and do what they say. But it works. Okay. Tony, do you have a question, Tony? Do you have a question tonight, or would you just like a card and just read it and then see if anything comes up? What's your goal? What are you working on right now? Hello, Earth Mama. I love your name. Ooh, X Billion Tarot. Ooh. Sound like my kind of girl. Meaning I'm a business coach and I like helping women and trauma survivors, especially entrepreneurs, to build massive businesses so they're well supported financially and doing what they love. That's my passion. So when I read tarot, billion, la la, I'm like, ooh, Earth Mama. I'm all about the earth. I live in a huge forest. I'm all about the earth energy, barefoot walking. Let's go. Natural stuff, life. Okay, Tony. Oh my gosh, I love this card for you, Tony. It says, I am in the perfect position to get there from here. Boo-boo! I am in the perfect position to get there from here. Look at you. Dun, 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 dun. You know, red is the power of color, right? The color of power, I mean. I said that backwards. 2020 finances and family. Okay, let's go in. Tony. Okay. This first line is going to be like, what? Nothing has to change. Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you, Sarah. Nothing has to change in your environment or in the circumstances that surround you for you to begin deliberately allowing your own connection to the stream of well-being. You are in the perfect place right now to begin. So this is you heading out into the expanse toward your 2025 financial and family goals. Okay? Hi, Hazel. I'm good, honey. How are you? So what question? Okay. Do you feel good with that? Or do you have any more questions? Y'all, when I read these cards, I'm like, you good? Because it's so easy for me, right? But if you have any questions, there's no question that's too silly or dumb. I just want you to know that, okay? Like, you can ask anything. You're good? Awesome, Hazel. Yes. Okay, I don't want us to bounce all over, honey. I want us to stay in one category. So I know I didn't say that. I said, well, you can ask whatever you want. But it feels like you're asking a lot of things, right? You're asking finances, family, and now you're saying romance. Thank you, not important. You love my makeup. Thank you. Okay, Hazel, I see you, honey. Doesn't mean I'm saying I'm going to read you, Hazel. I choose intuitively. So just hang out here. I'm going to see who I choose next, okay? Hello, Boomy. Nice to meet you. B, hello. So, Tony, this is talking about the stream of well-being. That's how you're going to achieve all your goals. I see you have a lot of goals, and that's okay, right? But I can help you better because I'm in your energy. It starts to go away. That's why I'm like, Tony! That's why you feel my pressure, because it happens fast, right? So I'm in your energy, and I want to help you, but there's a lot of, like, you got a lot of directions. You're like, over here, Gina, over here, over here. I'm like, which way do you want to go? And you're like, over here, over here, over here, over here, right? So here's what happens when we focus on one area and we start to work on it, everything shifts in all the areas because we're shifting our energy. But if we have too many goals at once and too many like scattered focuses, which by the way is so normal for women, our brains are literally designed differently, better, just kidding. I'm not saying worse, but it's just differently. So we pay attention to a lot of things at once, right? We're like the gathering part of the hunter-gatherer. We also have very strong masculine parts to our brain too, but this one's a bit more than the masculine, right? So you're like, I want it all. But when we focus like the masculine energy does, by the way, we all have masculine and feminine energy inside of us. But women, a lot of women aren't focusing on that just because the way we're socialized. We're not like, oh, I'm going to go after my goal. But when we learn how to do that in a way that feels good to us, things start to shift. Right? Because if we've got our focus scattered, how are we going to achieve the goal? How are we going to garner our resources? How are we going to be excited? How are we going to be on top of things and on point? We're going to be like, okay, well, love is doing this, money's doing this, finances, family's doing this. I don't even know. You're going to get overwhelmed so easily. Okay? Girl, we got to talk. I get out of breath sometimes when I start ranting. All right, my love. I don't know if you're still here. You're not commenting. So I'll give you got it? Okay, good. Okay. So would you like to ask a specific question or are you good? Hi, Patty. I love your questions tonight, honey. There's lots of ways I recharge. Meditation, swimming. I love swimming. I love music, blaring music, dancing to good music. I live in the middle of a forest on purpose because it recharges me. Every time I look out my window, I'm like, oh my gosh. Gorgeous forests, mountains everywhere. Tony, what do you feel for me? Okay, let me tune in. I feel like, I want to say juiciness, not in a weird way, like just like this passion for life. It's there. It's alive. I feel that. I love that. Doesn't mean everything's perfect, but there's a part of you that's just like never gives up. You're like so full of life and passionate. You're just like, ah. And I guess that's why you're choosing all these things, right? Logically, it makes sense, but I just felt that so strong in your energy. Oh, 11.1K likes. I love that. Thank you, Chantal, for pointing that out. I love that. I feel money strong. What else did you say? I feel money strong. Money's lighting up. Money as a focus. Why is money lighting up, my love? The other two aren't as bright, meaning it's just like it has a lot of life force. It has a lot of energy. So that's the way to go right now for whatever reason. I don't know. You're a very positive person. I can feel that, Tony. I've never even seen you before. All I see is your bubble. I've never clicked on your profile, nothing. I can feel that. Yeah, I love that. Money is coming. You know, see? Okay. Why are you asking me, girl? Just kidding. You're confirming. You're confirming. I'm kidding. I got to be sassy. I got to make myself laugh and entertained here because I'm talking to myself. Okay. You're right about that. It's coming. It's already here. Doesn't feel like money expansion work is your thing. Is there something that doesn't involve money that is going to generate money anyway? Like, do you have a passion, a business? It feels like that. It feels very strong, like extremely strong. Like, go here, play here, have fun, like milk this, juice this. That's how it feels. It's this huge, and it's just money keeps lighting up. Money, finances. But it's not like you're focused on money. Like, it's something that's going to bring you money as a side effect. It feels like your life purpose is coming through really strong. Tony, give you a call. I can't call you, honey. I don't call on lives. I mean, I can, but I don't. Oh, you're a life coach too. I love that, honey. I love that. Yes. I love that. Okay. So, I mean, okay, the logical Gina side of me is like, okay, that's the time that all the life coaches, we blossom. If we show up in January, we blossom, right? Everybody's working on their goals. They want the help, you know, so that might be the obvious thing. Is this something you love? Let me ask myself. I don't even ask you, Tony. I'm just kidding. Okay, let me see. So I'm getting that you're on the right path. This is your thing. This is what you love, but there's like a blockage there that just needs some cleaning up so that you can enjoy it more. That's what I'm getting. Is that accurate? Does that feel accurate? That's what I'm getting. That's the message that's coming through very strong for you. I love what you do. Oh, well, thank you, Lady Zanita. I'm just saying whatever comes to my mouth. Lady Zanita. Thank you, my love. Hi, Haya. Tony says yes. Okay, yeah. It's a little bit about money, how much you're charging, maybe something like that. The money keeps coming up. Maybe that's why you were saying, give me a call, honey. I respect you if you're like, girl, I don't want to talk about my money or my business online. If that's what's happening, I don't want to keep busting through your boundaries. So just type, don't type yes or no right now. Like type, yes, I'd rather not like be online, or I would rather like say what, because I won't understand if you just put yes or no, because I said 50,000 things just now. Hello, Chandria. What a beautiful name. I love that. Chandria. I've never heard that name. That's so pretty. Hiya, hang in there, honey. So what I'm doing right now is I am in the middle of reading for Tony. When I'm done with Tony, I'm going to choose someone else next, okay? If anyone wants a guaranteed reading, if you're like, no, I'm not sitting around waiting for her to intuitively choose someone. I don't want to play this waiting game. I'm in a hurry and I don't mind paying $22, then go to the link in my bio. These are my babies. I have to show you every time I open my app. The link in my bio will bring you here. This is my link tree. And I know it's backwards, but I'm showing you the top box right there. See, there's my picture. And then the top box has stars on it. You click this, it's $22 and you sign up and I'll get a notification right here. And then you will be next guaranteed, okay? So I'm just letting everyone know who's new. You don't have to. We're still friends, even if you don't. Even if you don't have money. I've been there, okay? That's why I do these free readings. But the thing is, I can't read for everybody. So I let my guides choose, my intuition. Someone's going to jump out at me when I'm done reading Tony. After I'm done reading Tony, I'm going to choose someone. If someone pays, they will be next automatically. If not, I'll choose intuitively. So just sit back and enjoy the show. Okay, my loves? Otherwise, yeah, go ahead to the link in the bio. Selena, thank you so much. I love your name too for the live Vespers. I love those. It's not showing on my head for some reason. It's weird. We do have a mod in here, y'all. Approving the comments. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, lady. Tony, there you are. I'm yelling at you for no reason. I'm so sorry. I take that yell back. Thank you, Selena. Yes, I'd rather not go into details. I could feel that, honey. I'm the same way. That's why I'm always like, yeah, I want to talk to you, but can we talk? So I do have private coaching options if you want to go check them out. There's also an email there if you're like, girl, these prices. Private coaching is an investment, and I've been around for 15 years. I'm very efficient. I get things done. I have tons of testimonials. If you look at my page, you'll see all the testimonials at the bottom underneath the link tree there, but also when you click my story, you can see people talking about what it's like to work with me. Okay, so I've been around for a while. You know, you get tons of my energy. I'm right up in your energy. I'm helping you guide everything when you're working with me, right? So it is an investment. But if that's not for you, then there's lots of other ways. There's Trauma Badasses. In there, it's anonymous. Okay, I created this new program. It's $222 for 1 month, but you can ask me a couple questions a week, 2 to 3 questions, and I will respond in a detailed video anonymously. Your questions aren't shown to anybody, and I respond to you by video or audio, one of the two, whatever I'm called to do. And then all of those videos and audios go into a library for the members to listen to. So you can feel the community. It's kind of my way to accommodate trauma survivors where I don't want everybody to know who I am, my business. And it's very affordable in my opinion. According to industry standards, I've been around the industry for a very long time. I know how much it costs. Okay. Thousands of dollars to work with coaches. But I find ways to make it affordable. So that's under the private one-to-one coaching in my bio. Okay, my loves, if you're interested. But yeah, anybody can join that right now. Literally go join it. And you can ask your first question right now. And I will start, shortly. Girl, I might go to bed right after this, but I'll start tomorrow. Okay. And again, my email is in the chat if you have any questions, Tony. Otherwise, if you don't want to work with me, I'm not going to be offended. I hope you come around again and keep me posted. But I understand why you don't want to go too deep. Okay. Do I see confirmation by February? Okay, I'll answer your last question for you, honey, and then we'll start to close off. I feel your energy starting to leave, so let me tune in. I don't know what you're asking, though. By February for what? Let me see. I'll see if there's anything for February, but tell me in detail what you're looking for in February. I am getting a yes for whatever that means. It's not a strong yes, so you can make it stronger, whatever that is. Check. Okay. I feel like you have some influence in this area. So it's not a cut and dry, there's something, I don't know if the amount can be different or the timing, but there's some room for you to make it faster or more. I don't know what's involved, but you don't have to tell the chat. But there's something there that you can do, and it has to do with what I was saying earlier, which is just the little cleaning up. It's not tons. It's not like you have to do major mindset shifts. It's just some cleaning up, like some dusting. Mindset, energetic, that kind of dusting. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, girl? If not, don't be shy. I can explain it. Selena, ask your question, honey. Just ask whatever you want in the chat. And as I feel led, I will pick people, okay? Hello, Dark Angel. Welcome in, honey. I love your name. So cool. I hear some cat activity. Hope we get some cats. I have 2 cats, y'all. They're usually sleeping when we read because I feed them right before, and they're like... One of my cats does snore. Someone's like, cats don't snore. I'm like, yes, they do. It's not actually a snore, though. It's just a noise that one of them makes. He's so cute. It's like, It's the cutest sound in the planet. Tony, thank you. Stay blessed. You are right on. Awesome. Mwah. So much love to you, my love. Hang in there. Stay strong. Keep going. You are definitely on the right path. It's just some little tweaking. We all need that. There's so much in this world that we just need, it's like some exhaust that we need to let go of. Like we pick up exhaust and residue, we all do. So we got to do energetic cleanups, and I'm a Reiki healer as well. Your dog snores. I love dog snores. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I feel so good for you, Tony, and I'm so excited. Stick around. Keep us posted. Okay, my love? Thank you so much for contributing your question and your energy. Just know that all your reading replays are over on YouTube, okay? On my YouTube channel, you go to the YouTube search bar at Empowered After Trauma. In the next couple days, you'll see this video go up there. And you can listen again if you want to, or there's a whole playlist over there of all of the replays. So you can just chill in our energy and listen. I do that to my favorite coaches. I'm like, just play it. I have to pay to get into theirs though, y'all. So yeah, mine's free right now. One day it might be paid, but right now it's free. But I would appreciate if everyone would go over and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 and I'm at around 375, I think. I'm growing my channel, y'all. Don't laugh. Don't laugh at me. It's still pretty new in terms of my growing it. It's been around. It's been there for a while, but I wasn't consciously growing it. Now I am. Thank you for sharing, whoever just shared. I appreciate you. Mintaka just joined. What a cool name. Cheryl, hello. You're welcome, Tony. Lots of love to you, honey. Tash, I love dog snores. I miss my dog so much. Our dog passed away of old age. It's been a while. It's been like a good 7 years, but I miss him still. I miss him at my feet. Such a beauty. He was a black lab, and he had gray at the end of his life right here. He was so cute. He was the happiest creature I've ever met in my whole entire life. He was always happy. I'm not joking. Oh, except when I give him kale. Like, because he would eat everything. I'm like, oh, he's going to love kale. I ate a lot of kale. And he's like, but it was only for a second. Then he was back to Happy Max. I miss him so much. He's so sweet. Abby, thank you. He's like, kale? Hell no. Get that away from me. Can you believe he wouldn't even eat the kale? And it's the same with our bears. They rarely get into our garbage. We have a tight system. We've adopted over the years, evolved. They learn everything, y'all. We have kept them away from our garbage. Then they learn how to get in, and then we got to fix it again. Thank you, Stephanie. I live with bears every day, y'all. So anyway, they won't eat the kale. Who thinks kale is gross in here? My mom hates it too. I love it. I don't eat it plain or anything, but I love kale smoothies. I love kale salad. Girl, give me all the kale. It makes my nails grow instantly too. I feel a difference right away. It also makes my digestion better, if you know what I mean. Don't tell anybody. Shh. Shh. I didn't say that out loud. Anyway, I like it. It's so nutritious. Thank you, Stephanie. Please, will he finally get us a house? Mars bar, hang in there, honey. So weird. I just said my mom, and people call my mom Mars. That's so interesting. She's got like Mars energy, but her name is similar to that. Hello, Abby. Welcome in, honey. Oh, you're going to make me cry. Sacred Path, SPI. I don't ever want to imagine my life without my dog. Dogs are little shadows. I know. Dogs, yeah. Dogs are intense because they come everywhere with you. I know. They're so sweet. But I'm a medium. I'm a psychic medium, so I know Max is here. It's just sad still. We're human, right? I just love what you said. I know. I'm the same with my cats. I'm like, girl, don't even mention that. Thank you, Vero. Thank you so much for the rose. Don't talk about my cats. One of my cats is getting older. I'm like looking at the vet. He's like our family vet. He helped us with Max, and you know, my other cat that passed away, girl, they were really awesome. I have PTSD and I was very attached to my animals. It was rough. Very rough. But I got through. We always do. Okay, Stephanie, I'm going to read for you Stephanie Vigiard. Stephanie Vigiard saying, I can't talk to my mom. I want to see. She passed? Is that what you're saying? Should I still fight through the chaos, or am I stupid? You're not stupid, first of all. I think that's what you're writing. Can you clarify for me, honey? Understand the typos. I'm trying. She's like, understand the typos, girl. I'm like, I'm trying. I like your energy. I like your vibe. She's like, get with it. Okay, so, what chaos? You're okay, let me tune in. Should I still fight through the chaos? Jasmine, could you pin her comment for me, please, if you don't mind, honey? Thank you so much. Okay, I feel the chaos. No. That's what I'm getting. No. There's a way to manage chaos for you that's not, it's graceful. It's not getting in and getting yourself hurt, if that makes sense. There's a way to look at chaos from a distance. There's a way to be with chaos, but from a distance, protected. Does that make sense? So know to keep going how you're going. That's the message I'm getting, my love. I'm so sorry about your loss with your mom. I'm afraid. I just want to understand, do I stay and try despite, or I'm afraid and he's not listening and I want my damn mommy? Oh, honey. Okay, first of all, I want to say, if you're in an abusive relationship, I'm going to help you pack, girl, and get the fuck out of there. Okay, we don't stay with abuse or toxicity at all. If it's not that situation, then the message is loud and clear. The message is to start creating peace for yourself right now, okay? Go through the chaotic, tumultuous situation if there's no abuse, but do it by raising your energetic frequency, by creating peace right now. I'm going like this, y'all, because I did that in my life. I created peace in my home. I had chaos when I first moved in with a man because I had major trauma with men, major. I was nearly unalived when I was 15 by a high school football player. So it was horrifying. So I had a lot of reactions around men, and I did my best, and we've moved through it. Thank goodness. We've been in the same, like we've been living together for 10 years. We have had peace for many, many years now, like solid peace. It wasn't like that before. I had to get there. So the first thing I started was with headphones. Like, girl, I got to stop this pattern. We got to stop it. But it's a queenly way to do it, as opposed to you this, blah, blah, blah. That's how I used to be, reacting, fighting, right? That's a trauma reaction. No one did that. It hurts me. It hurts us, and it hurts them. Somebody's got to break the pattern. You're here. It can be you. But not if there's abuse. Not if there's abuse, my love. You got to go. Safety comes first, okay? Okay, Stephanie. Do I have kiddos? No, I have cats, my love. I don't have kiddos. I don't. I raised 13 grandchildren when I was growing up. Thank you for the tiny tiny, my love. Vero, thank you so much, honey. I love tiny tinies. Okay. SPI, I'm so glad I found your page. You're so bright, pretty, and thoughtful. Thank you so much. You're so pretty too. And I can't really see you. I can see your bubble. But I love your name is what I'm saying. I love your pretty name, Sacred Path Intentions. That's so beautiful. I was thinking about intentions today. I'm like, intentional. I want to get more intentional in one area of my life. Okay, Stephanie, I'm reading you, honey. I'm reading your comments. Just trying to keep up. Okay. I love that you're typing fast. You are on it. You're my kind of read. I like these reads. We can stay in the energy, right? Because when people take a long time, some people are like, girl, I'm typing. I'm like, hurry up. We're flowing with light speed over here. So keep typing. Don't stop. Because I can get deeper in and I can really guide you. Okay. When it starts to go away, I'm like in and out. I'm like, girl, get back here. Hello. Oh, thank you so much, Ange. I love you, honey. You're always here and you're a great support to this community. And I appreciate you, Ange. It's nice to see you. Okay, so let's see. Stephanie. She's the girl who's like, understand the typos. Get with it. I'm like, yes, I'm working on it. I like people who command. Okay, I just want to understand. Do I stay and try despite or try? I'm afraid and he's not listening and I want my own damn mommy. I get it, honey. So I'm so sorry about your loss again. Your mom's probably going to come through because I'm starting to get tears. I'm holding them back. Because I can't read when I'm crying, although I do a lot. Okay? So, you're so funny. You're in Massachusetts, come on. But how to start? Okay. I just told you with the headphones. Does that make sense? The energetic frequency? Do I have kiddos? No, I don't. But I raised a lot of kiddos. I had a nanny business. I was a nanny when I was growing my business. I love kids. But no, I haven't had my own. God bless you, Jesus Christ, PTSD. Yes, I got you. You're a warrior. Yes, honey. I had PTSD since I was 15. You're a warrior too. You're a badass. Trauma badass is in the house. SPI is one. Selena's one. Any random messages you're asking about your mom? Girl, your eyes match your shirt. I love it. Feel you. Yes. Okay. Stephanie's saying yes. Okay. Okay, I'm getting there's no bad abuse. Is that true? You said something about mental. I didn't understand. What does that mean? Tell me everything. What does that mean? Messing up very bad. Relationship on... Oh, no, that's different. That's someone else. I'm sorry. That's another Stephanie. I'm so sorry. There's two Stephanies, so I got that mixed up. Never mind. You just asked if I have kids. You're a warrior. Okay. I know it's kind of weird to share here sometimes, y'all. I want to honor that. Warrior, that's right. Lady Zena, you are too. Yes, you are, my love. Vero. Okay, girl. The vibration needs to shift first. Okay, so I feel like you're in a situation where you're kind of cornered and you're like, I hear this all the time. I can't get the money to get out. There's mental abuse and it might be going both ways. You go to house counseling, good, because I need to acknowledge all abuse, not just absolutely, yes. And I would never say that it's only physical, right? Emotional abuse is not healthy. That's why we start. You need counseling. You need professional help. Absolutely. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not a counselor. I'm not a psychologist. I'm someone who's been through trauma. I'm a coach. I help you navigate the trauma. So I'll always tell you, have those resources there. It's okay, Stephanie. It's not your fault, honey. Stephanie Sour Wine at all. That was my fault. It's okay. We have lots of Stephanies here, my love. You're good. You're all good. Okay. Keep typing, honey. Selena, you're here, honey. I just need to focus on Stephanie, but I'll go back and look at the comments, okay? Stephanie, is there somewhere you can go to take a break? Can you get out? You're telling me there's abuse, that now I can't move past that. If there's abuse, you need to get out. Do you know that when you call crisis lines, when you call shelter, so they'll tell you, like, even if it's mental and emotional, just like what you just said to me, they'll tell you that you need to get out, right? Because the problem is you never know. Like, I feel like your intuition's freaking out, and it's freaking out for a good reason. Don't freaking listen to people in society like, oh, it'll be fine. Don't listen to that. You listen to your body. Your body's telling you, what the fuck? I need to get out of here. And it's not true that we're stuck. It feels like that, but it's not true. There are options, and you need to find them. You need to use your resources to find them. When you wake up in the morning, you got to start looking to get out. Now, do you need to set up a whole pad and a whole apartment for yourself and be living the life? No, you just need to get out to somewhere safe. Yeah, he's not going to leave. No. But you can. Selena, thank you, honey. No, that's not true. That's a lie that trauma tells you that others deserve help and you don't. That's a lie. When we're traumatized, when we're in abuse, we're believing the lies because we can't help it, that we're not worth it, that, you know, and then staying there just confirms it. Our body's like, what the hell? I want to get out of here. And we're like, no, we're staying. And then we're just confirming that again, you're not worth it. You're not worth safety. You're not worth love. It's not true. It's not true. It's lies that trauma is telling you. So I need you to separate the lies, and I need you to focus. Put those headphones on, get your vibration, get your nervous system calm, and get focusing on you. Where are you going to go? Do you have somewhere to go? Did you answer my question? Answer my question. Never mind. You're saying he won't leave. Answer my question. Do you have somewhere to go? It's not like the hotel, 5-star hotel. It's just a place to go. I'm telling you, even a few nights away is going to teach you something big, okay? No, okay. Now, do you have a way to spend time away from the house? That's what you got to do next. And you need to start, like I said, your first thing is to start planning. Every time you have a clear head, if you don't take these steps, I can't help you, honey, okay? Like, you have to start getting your nervous system calm and making calls. You have to start making calls. Get out. Away is work? What does that mean? Away is work. Others have support. I have me and my kiddos. Yeah. I mean, why can't... Okay. What does your therapist tell you? Because your therapist is always also working with us. I do get that it feels very urgent for you. I can feel that. And the emotions are very volatile and high in that household, for sure. I mean, again, since you've told me there's abuse, you need to get out. Like, there's no way to say anything else. Like, I can't tell you to sit there with headphones on. I'm telling you just to prepare yourself to call to get out, right? You need to leave. You need to open your mind to leaving. You need to get in your warrior energy even more and leave. Get out the door. If I was near you, I'd come and help you pack and get you out of there because you need to get out. It's not a good situation for you or your kids. Your kids are being taught, and I know you know this, your kids are being taught that it's okay to stay in those situations. We don't want to do that, honey. We got to get them out. Focus on that plan, Robin says. That's right. Keep your plans quiet, stay ahead of the game, think smart, focus on your resources. Yes. Yes, when the only thing you can do is get yourself out. I have the abuse counselor and we're working through things, but it takes time. Who's working through things? You and your husband? You and your boyfriend or your partner? Good advice, ladies, he says. Yes. I'm not going to, if anyone's going through abuse, I'm going to focus on getting it out of there. That's it. There's nowhere else we're going to go past. So if you're working through things, then you need to, if you're working through things, you still need a break. You need to get out of there. If there's volatile, I'm not feeling like this is a good place for you, period. Like, I want you to learn to honor your body, honor your emotions, and just like this is going to help you to get out, just to take action for your safety. And you're going to land somewhere where you feel safe, even if it's a shelter. Like it's somewhere to just, I need you to feel that you need a breath away from this place. That's what I'm feeling very strongly. You and the abuse counselor. There's safety plans, but shit takes time. I see you. Yes, I hear you. Hell no, what, honey? I don't know what we said. Girl, I'd hug you for, of course I would. Hug you and all your kids. Stephanie Warrior Mama. Yes, let's everybody tap the screen for Stephanie. Everybody tap, tap, tap. Yes. Tap, tap, tap the screen for Stephanie. Hi, Gina. It's Gina. Hi, Gina. I'm just reading for Stephanie. Yes, so shit takes time. That's why I said get those headphones on and get yourself resourced. That's what you need to do. And just focus. Listen, this is what I'm going to tell you, okay? Like, this is the truth. It's like, if someone's like, I can't find a job, right? And they're like, I can't find a job. Or let's do better, my neck of the woods, which is like, I've been a business coach for 15 years, helping women who have been trauma survivors to make really great money online, doing what they love. No MLMs, none of that shit, no company. Doing what I'm doing right now, like this, like doing it, but in your talent, whatever your gift is, right? This is mine. Welcome. But listen, if you're going to tell me, oh, I don't have any clients and I can never get any clients and I need money, right? I'm just using this as an analogy because I want to get your brain out of this situation so you have something to focus on and latch onto that's not going to be triggering, okay? And if your every waking moment isn't spent calming down and then taking action toward that, hi, Shannon, then you're not on your own side. You're not in your fierce mama bear energy and you're more vulnerable than ever. You need to get yourself out, right? You can speed up the plan. You can, if someone said to me, oh, like, you know, and we're trauma survivors, right? So I'm not saying work 20 hours a day, girl. No, even 2 hours a day is going to get you somewhere. But are you doing 2? You can probably do more. I can sense you can do more than that. You can do 4 or 5. Split them up. Take breaks. You will get somewhere when you're in that action, right? I'm very loving and nurturing, but I'm also very realistic. We're not going to stick around in any kind of abusive situation. Absolutely not. If you're not safe, you're not going to heal. You're not going to be successful. Don't believe people who tell you that. Safety first. Any psychology book, I have a psychology degree, like will tell you safety first. Maslow's hierarchy of needs, safety, right? If we don't feel safe, everything else goes out of whack. Absolutely not. Have a good night, Prisma. Thank you for waiting around. Just give me a follow, honey, so I can read you next time, okay? I'm sorry I didn't get around to it. I just do what the guides say. See, this is a big situation. It's helping a lot of people. We're all engaged. So this is what needed to be done. Thank you. Legit, right, Lady Z? Yeah. Amen. That's right, Stephanie. Okay, honey? So I know it's a bit of a splash of cold water, but we need that. We need that because you're a very, very powerful woman. When you're not taking action on your own side, you're going to start to fall and flail, right? Because your body's like, girl, I don't even believe you anymore. You got to get in your mama bear energy for you. For you. I know it's hard. Just separate the lies. Like, just borrow my strength right now and separate the lies right now and say, trauma is lying to me that I'm not strong. Trauma is telling me I'm stuck, I'm frozen, I'm this. I'm going to give myself what I need right now. I need to just fucking sleep. I need to put some headphones on, listen to some meditations, get my brain right and clear, go for a walk, go for a drive, come back, make some calls. And that's it. And just focus like it's your only job. Take care of the kids, take care of you. And then that. You've got time. I know you have time to do that. 100%. Even if you didn't, you're like, no, I got 20 jobs. I'd be like, girl, this is number 1. You're going to mess up your whole life, all your jobs and everything eventually if you don't take care of your safety. And I don't want, I got to tell you the truth. You're at risk. This person is volatile. You don't feel safe. I listen to your instinct. And so do all the crisis lines, by the way. By the way, in my bio are some crisis line numbers for the States and Canada. Okay. You can chat, you can call. I've vetted them out. So in my bio, the link in my bio, the last link, SOS, free crisis calls right now for anybody who's in tough situations and needs to talk. Those people are great at helping you get out. Okay. I'm powerful. They do it all day. Okay. You want to call them. Like, if you haven't called them, you should be calling tonight. I'm not even joking. Okay. So take some breaths, have some tea first. You got to get yourself in some kind of a bit calmer so you can take action just a bit. I know you got this. I already know. I don't drive, so I need walking distance for work. You don't need to walk anywhere to use the phone, honey. Just use your phone. You don't need to walk anywhere. Oh, good, Prisma. I was just saying bye. Safety is everything, Patty. Patty says safety is huge. It's everything. There's zero question. Most therapists won't even, like, your therapist is working on a safety plan with you for a reason. She's not going to get you off of that. She's not going to entertain all these things. She's going to be like, the safety plan. I understand things take time, but your focused energy, you're talking to a coach. I love therapists. I have one. Okay. I call her when I need to. Thank you, Creator. I love therapists. It's a bit different with a coach. A coach kicks your ass more. Okay. With love. I do it with love, but I know what it takes. And I'm going to do it with love. I'm not going to trigger you, but I am telling you with love, you need this splash of cold water to move. And you said you're working on things. It might be temporary, but you need that space. You need it. You need to feel safe. Women who go to shelters, they have the best sleep ever the first night. And they're like, holy crap, their pets calm down, their kids calm down. It's because it's too much pressure, emotional pressure. And they can sense when you're not feeling safe. It's not good for everybody. Your pets, your kids, everybody. You have to get out. And by the way, I'm speaking from someone who came from a tumultuous situation, who had, my trauma came from a violent attack, near-death attack when I was 15. Okay, so I have learned a lot about domestic. I also had a lot of chaos in my house growing up, including domestic violence, like a lot. So I've had to learn all this, go through counseling. There's a lot I've done too in this area. So I'm not a stranger just sitting here talking about out my butt. You know what I mean? Like, I understand a lot of this. And safety is non-negotiable, and you need to teach yourself that. You need to show yourself that, honey. Are you still here? Girl, I'm yapping away. Hi, Nell. Welcome in, honey. Yes, okay. So it's like when we're going through a traumatic situation, we have a lot of numbness, and I have to pierce through the numbness. That's my job, honey, Stephanie, okay? Oh, listening but feeding cats and putting food in the microwave. See? Multitasker. You're powerful. I love that. Feed your cats, girl. Lots of shelters take cats, okay? Don't give up on yourself. You got to fight like hell right now, and I'm not even joking. Yeah, thank you. You're going to surprise yourself. You're going to be like, whoa. Be open. Be available. Oh, there's somewhere for me. Like, I'm going to close your reading like this. Okay, honey? Stephanie? I'm going to close your reading like this. Stephanie, get your head on the microwave. Hurry up and feed the cats. Just kidding. Give them lots of yummy food. I love cats. Give them a kiss. I'm going to close your reading like this. Whatever you call the energy that created all life on the planet, everyone has a name for it. Everybody believes something. Some people think it's just science. Some people call it God, Allah. I'm a teacher, so I'm detaching and I'm respecting everybody's name and label for it. But it's the energy that created, I call it creative intelligence. It's the energy that created all life on the planet. Did your God did your God create you? Did your source universe create you to live on this planet and suffer and feel unsafe? Tell me that right now. Yes or no? Because if not, you better act like it. You better start acting in your favor, opening up your mind, looking at different resources, and become unavailable to this situation. And again, I understand what it's like to come from abuse. So sometimes we're like, I can't just change my whole life. Well, that's part of us choosing to stay. So we want to say, okay, we're going to just leave for a bit, a good while, 3 months at least. Just start small, okay? And go from there, because you're going to see. You're going to see. Robin, what are you saying no to? You're going to see. You're going to go, oh, I had the best night of my life, like best sleep of my life, even in a shelter, right? You're going to see. Okay? Stephanie's winking. All right, my love. So you didn't say yes or no, but I'm going to leave you with that question. Because I know my God didn't create me to suffer. Absolutely not. I've already been through enough. So there's what I'm saying. The whole point of me saying all of this is there is another option and opportunity. How could you think there's something out there for you? There is. You just got to commit to it, dedicate to it, get into that vibe and be like, absolutely not. I'm not available to being hurt all the time and my kids. I am only available to what's open out there for me. I want you to start to stretch and open. You did. Oh, sorry, Stephanie. It didn't show. Sometimes, oh, hell no, you said. Okay. There's more opportunities in cities. Yeah, I live in the woods too. 3 cats. I don't care how many cats you have or kids. The question is, did your God make you, like, would your God want you to suffer? Like, would you have no other options right now? You got to tap into your power sometimes, that side, and be like, these are the times that we get to tune in deeper to ourselves and look over into the spiritual development side and say, I know there's something. What would your mom on the other side, what would she want for you? You need your mommy, you said, talk to her, tap into her. What would she want? She'd tell you, get the hell out of there, right? Ask her, did you know, Stephanie, you can still talk to her, right? You said you want your mommy, talk to her, honey. The energy never dies. Energy never dies. They're right here. Talk to them. Yeah, no way, Jose, exactly. So your God's not doing that. So now that you said no, then now's the time. There's only one option. It's to line up with that energy and take action for yourself. And that's it. And I'm your grounded earth coach tonight for this moment, for this last 2 minutes, because I am going to close off and read for someone else. But the truth is, I'm the one who's like, how many hours did you act for yourself today? Like, track it. Can you track? I'm not your coach, right? You're not working with me, but I'm here for a few minutes. So I'm telling you how it would be. It's like, you got to track it, put something in your phone. How many hours did I work on it? And just start to notice, be gentle with yourself, right? But I'm also pushing you because you got to get out of this situation. So I'm not normally this strong and hard with people. We take our time, but in this situation, absolutely not. You have to get out, and you have to get out now. You've said it yourself. Smart. Yes. She had tiny answers. That's amazing. That's a start. It's because your nervous system is too jazzed up. When our emotions are high, we can't hear spirit. That's another reason we need a peaceful house. Look how peaceful my house is. We're in the middle of the woods. That's why I do this work. Posy, right? I can hear myself. I can hear the whispers. I can talk to the other side. Like, it's so much easier than living with chaos. I couldn't even brush my teeth half the time. I was so all the time, right? And I'm not making fun of anybody or myself. It's horrific to live like that. Now's the time to make the shifts, my love. Okay. Thank you, Stephanie says. You're welcome. That's right. You got your sass back. Remember at the beginning, you're like, read the typos, girl. I love your energy. I'm like, girl. Track that stuff. Track your actions, girl. You got this, Stephanie. I'm sending you so much love. Mwah. So much love. Okay? And one of those, you said I would give you a hug. Of course I would. But do you know those squishy Italian hugs? My grandmother used to give them to me. I couldn't even breathe when I was a kid. She would hug me. She'd lift me up and squish me. Like, I was like, but I loved it. But I was like, I couldn't breathe. But I loved every second of it. And now I do it to my cats. I also did it to all the kids I nannied too. The moms loved it. But I was like, come here. So it's one of those hugs, Stephanie. Oh, they are such meaningful hugs, right? My mom hugs like that too. I'm very blessed in that regard. All the trauma, but I got those hugs. Those are things, it almost makes me want to cry, right? Those are the things we never forget in life. So girl, you better start giving those to yourself and taking action on your behalf and get the heck out of there. Okay? Lady Z, I'm giving you one of those hugs too. You feel hugging back? Yes. And keep listening. Like, I would listen to meditation a lot, just like the other person before you. I would listen a lot, and I would get that peace as much as I can so I can hear my mom too. Okay? Because your mom's right there. Yes. And really, you're out of here. I'm reading for her, so you don't have to talk like that, girl. And really, Ava is living up to her name. Bye. Mamma mia. Okay, everybody. I think I'm going to wrap it up there, to be honest. We had a lot of good readings tonight. Thank you so much for everybody who participated. I'm just going to read some comments before I go. Trauma is hard work, though, but it is possible. Absolutely. It is hard. It's fucking hard. It is hard, okay? But we also are given. People are like, oh, it's so hard. What about the strength that we have? What about the gifts we're given? Like I said to Stephanie, like, what do you think? You think our creator's just going to be like, here, deal with this? You're not... We're still here. That means we can handle it. That means we have a strength to match the pain we went through. That's my belief. That's why I've succeeded. Has it been easy? No, hell no. Are you kidding me? A lot of the women's in my masterminds and all the things I go to, because I made $25,000 in one transaction, right? So I'm with a lot of successful women that didn't have trauma. And sometimes they look at me and they're like, you're doing readings for free? Like, I have my own stuff that I deal with, right? And I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm called to do. And I love it. Right? And they're like, why are you doing that? So we all have our things, and that's not the hardest thing in my life. There's lots of things in my life, but I'm just sharing that was for somebody. But yeah, it's like, girl, we all got stuff. I forget what I was going to say. I'm going to be honest. I had a thought. It's coming back. It's coming back. Aw, I adore you. You're phenomenal. Thank you, Stephanie. Oh, bye, Roni. I'm glad you got a lot from that. I knew it was for someone else too. I'm so glad, honey. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. I couldn't see your chat when I was talking to Stephanie. Yeah, Sunset chimed in. Yes, absolutely. You better take care of those cats and those kids, girl. Lady Z, I'm just about to sign off, honey. Hi, Megan. Nice to meet you, honey. Give me a follow. I'm just about to sign off, so give me a follow. And I will see you soon, okay? I come on live often, everybody. I think I might start posting on my stories when I'm going to go live. But normally it's in the evening, sometimes in the morning. Again, I just listen to my guides. You should have seen me on Thanksgiving Day for you all. I was trying to be lazy up here. I'm like, I want it to be Thanksgiving up here too. My guides are like, girl, get your... out of bed. And I'm like, what? No, I just want to do nothing. Like, no, you're going live. The people need you. They're off. Go on live. So I did like 7 or 8 hours of live that day. But I took a lot of breaks. I was like, okay, I'll be back. I'm trying to be lazy again. My guides are like, let's go. Scoot along. You know, like you scoot a little kid or a pet. Come on, a dog. Let's go. I was like, girl, I'm trying to be lazy. Can you leave me alone? They're like, it's not your Thanksgiving. You're in Canada. And I'm like, oh, damn. Hello. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. Oh, Naomi, thank you so much. You have no idea how much your words mean to me. Your words mean a lot to me. I'm a words of affirmations person. So Naomi says, hi, the last reading resonated. So thank you for sharing that. It really does mean a lot to me. I like seeing that, you know, this is helping, that you're enjoying the lives, that it's helping. Because I don't know if you don't speak, right? And it really does mean a lot to me. So thank you. Canadian, Megan, say hi. I'm going to stay around so all the people who've been lurking can say something, okay? Say hi to me. Alberta, hello, Radina. Nice to see you, honey. Manitoba, Megan. Thank you also all. Mwah, so much love. We have such a beautiful community here, y'all. We have a lot of regulars. I haven't seen too many regulars tonight, but I've seen you guys, a lot of new people. I love it. Welcome in. Turquoise Seed. What a cute name. I love that. Alberta too, Robin. Yay. I love Alberta. I'm in BC. Did I say that? I'm in BC. I'm right next door. Sometimes I just think you know everything. We're like telepathically chatting. Some of you know, but I don't know. There's a lot of new people here tonight. I love it. Thank you all for following me. Please give me a follow. Oh, 17K likes. Thank you, Toronto. Yay. I love that. Oh, another baby. Let's talk about that next time, my love. Manitoba. Hi, Christy. Welcome in, honey. Nice to see you. I love BC. Yes, me too. I love it. I'm from Hamilton, Ontario. That's where I was born. I've been living here for 20 years. Winnipeg. What's up? Did you tell me how to pronounce your name? Oh, Naomi. Yes, we've already said hi. I thought it was the other person. I was like, it was Ree or something. I didn't know how. When I'm in channel mode, I'm in a different mode, y'all. I'm like trying to skim the comments, but I'm also paying attention. Because the more I start, like if I go too deep with y'all, then I get out of channel mode. So I'm just riding a fine line, but I also need a bit of distraction because it's intense over there, y'all. Everything works at light speed. It's like, whoa, I'm catching the messages. I'm like, come on. That's why I'm feeling patient, like a horse with a bit. We used to have horses when I was a teenager. Just chomping on the bit, you know, like, let's go. My horses, we would take them on these long, we would make them work up the mountains. They hated it, but they liked when we got home and they got a cookie, a horse cookie. But yeah, the whole time they're moving so slow. They're like trying to turn around. We had to keep them going the whole time. We make them work though. But we had so much fun, and so did they. They need to exercise. Anyhow, so we took them up the mountains. We took them on overnight camping adventures. I took all my dates, y'all. I'm like, let's see what you got. They came to pick me up. I'm like, we're going to go for a ride first. I was kind of mean, I'm not going to lie, because I was just like, let's go. I could gallop on a horse, so that's why it's mean. I'm like, come on. I'm making these guys like show me what they got. It's not very nice, but I don't know. That's what I was doing. It is what it is. I was like, I'm not calling you. You can't handle a horse. You can't ride fast, girl. I'm not feeling good all of a sudden. I need to go. Bye. Push them out of my gate. Get the horses to push them and then close the gate. Bye. Back then we didn't have online dating. I met them like in the club. I met them in the clubs while I was dancing, or at the restaurants, or at the gym. Like, we met in person. Then they just came to your house. So different today. Christy. Like, that's all you got? Just looking back, it's like not everybody can ride a horse, and that's why I feel it was mean. I was like, I was expecting them to. Like, they didn't even know I had horses until they came over. Imagine the stories they told their bros. And they're like, I go to pick up this girl. I think we're going to the keg, and she's got like 10 horses there, and she wants to go galloping on the dikes in the mountains. And I'm like, that's right. Let's go. If you can't keep up, then I don't want to be with you. Bye. Thanks for stopping by. Sarah, am I mean or what? Robin. The horses sense. Exactly. The horses know, just like dogs, right? Dominique? Dogs know. But horses sense fear, and I didn't want a guy who was afraid. And y'all, when I manifested Chris 10 years ago, I wanted adventure. This man is not afraid. I guess I like that. I don't know. Thank you for the teddy. Oh, thank you, Christy. I love that. He's so cute. I love that. Girl, this guy. I was a successful businesswoman. It was back in 2014, and I started manifesting Chris. I had my first $30,000 week. I'm like, okay, I got my money straight. Finally, hallelujah. I was homeless before, right? I'm like, hallelujah. I found my passion. I was on YouTube. I was drawing in all these coaching clients, and we were just rocking. I started teaching groups. But then I'm like, after work, all I did was, I felt like such a loser. I know I'm not, but I felt like it. I was like just going to the pool by myself. There's nothing wrong with that, but I felt like a loser, right? So I was like, I want a guy, and not just like a loser because I didn't have a man at all. It was like, oh, I want to go on adventures. Like I want to do something, right? I'm like, because I love my business. I didn't feel tired. Even tonight, I'm not going to feel tired. I just know when my energy's done for channeling and reading, right? So anywho, I was like, well, I want a man to take me somewhere. That would be fun. I get to have romance, have fun, you know what? Oh, thank you. I love that. The kissies and the hearts. I love that one. So yeah. No, exactly. Not a loser. That's just the word we used back then, but I just felt like one, right? We used to say this, a big L. It's not very nice. I know. Girl, Gen X, I'm on the border of Gen X and millennial, okay? Gen X is mean, okay? It seems mean to you guys, but back then it was normal. We're like losers, right? Okay, that's just how it was. So anyway, sometimes you just say these weird things. But anyway, so I was like, I just want something to do. So I was like, but I would love like a mountain man. I was in BC and I was born in Ontario, but I'd been living here for a while. I'm like, I want a mountain man. And I love nature. I'm always in nature. When something bad happens, I go in the trees and I just lay there and I cry. And I love nature. I live in a huge forest. So, yeah, so with the man that I'm talking about, that I manifest, but I'm like, I just want adventure. So this guy, Chris, y'all, when I met his friends, they were telling me stories about him, like couples, like women and men, right? Not just guys who are just making him look good. They told me he's known for sliding across, bridges in the forest roads. I don't know if you know the mountains, but there's these forest roads that go up the mountains and you got to cross bridges over the river, sometimes in the woods, right? And the logging trucks come flying down over those things. He's known for sliding across the bridges sideways. That's how adventurous he is. And this man goes camping. He's taking me in the most incredible places where nobody's gone. He likes to take his Jeep. He's very skilled. He likes to take the Jeep and go like in all these places where nobody's gone, crawling over rocks to find the best camping spot. Girl, grizzly bears, we've had it all around, right? But he's very skilled. He knows how to handle things. So anywho, all that to say, I found the man who was not afraid. Those guys on the horses were not cutting it. Okay. This is what I wanted. I don't know why. I can't explain it. I don't know. Anywho, so yeah. I mean, I want to say there are times that you have to be afraid. And we know when to be afraid. Like, when was it? It was like a month ago. I've never heard this man scream. Like, never, like, scream like, oh my God, like, help, right? I've never heard that from him. He's the man, right? I'm not saying, I know about all that gender stuff. I'm not saying you have to be a manly man. He's just like that. That's how he is. He's like manly man, right? He likes to be strong. He's also vulnerable too, but I've never heard. So I was in my bedroom and like, I call it my bedroom just because I have a big bed in there. I always told him I'm always going to have my own space where I can go and work and do my meditating and do my weird stuff. Just leave me alone. That's my place. So I have my space. So I was in there and all of a sudden I hear, Gina! And I'm like, what the fuck? I never heard him like that, right? So he was outside. My window was open. He was just out there. I look out and there's a bear right beside him. Girl, we live with tons of bears. Tons. Like, I have bears everywhere. Every day on my security camera, I showed y'all a bobcat. We have mountain lions too, but I showed you a bobcat last night on video. If you want to watch my replays on YouTube, go look. At Empowered After Trauma. It's the same as here. It's free. Go subscribe, please. I'm trying to get up to 500. Anywho, so he's like, Gina! And I'm like, what? I've never heard that. I look out and there's a bear he's holding a case of beer. He likes beer. He's holding a case of beer and the bear is like 2 feet away from him, walking toward him. We're used to bears everywhere. We're always near bears. We've almost been attacked very, very many times, okay? We're adventurous. But anyway, we know how to handle ourselves. We know how to live with bears. We know all of it, right? And this bear is walking right up to him like a dog. And he's never had this experience. He's camped in the middle of nowhere by himself. Countless times. You can't even count. Like, he's known for this. So anyway, he's like, Gina! And he's like, he was just like, I was like, holy. So I ran to the front porch and normally he's like, he yells at the bear to get away. And he's like, this one, we're used to living with them. And he's like, this one just wouldn't stop coming. So anyway, it was like a dog. We looked on the camera because we always check the cameras for cool things that happen. So we checked the cameras and yeah, he went right up to him. He was just, and I was like, maybe he wanted a beer. The bears don't like beer. They like pop. We used to have a fridge down below. We still have the fridge, but We used to have pop cans in there, and our neighbors have pop cans and stuff, and they like pop. They'll get into the pop, and they cut their poor mouths. I feel so bad. You see these big teeth in the thing. So don't leave pop out. We don't leave pop out. But beer, he always leaves in there, and they never take it. But yeah, I've never heard him like that. That just reminded me of that whole story. It was scary. Ending to a love story. Christy, what are you saying? I feel like the generation now cannot handle the sarcasm. It's true, honey. I know, it's true. And you know what? I've always had a soft, sensitive heart. I always thought my mom was a boomer. No, baby boomer. Way too harsh for me. Like, I'm a sensitive soul. I like millennial energy. I like Gen Z vibes. You know, I always watch these generations going, yes, please. I wish I didn't grow up with that. It was harsh. But it's just the way it was. Like, you have to remember the generation before, the boomers. We all have the grandparents and great-grandparents, right? The generation before was even harsher. So you got to look at where they came from. Gen X is kind of nice. Believe it or not. I do medium readings. Yes, Amanda. Yes. If you check my reels, I have one pinned. The last one I did. You can watch me do a mediumship reading. I don't sell them on, like, I don't do them on TikTok live usually, but I was reading for a woman and her dad came in so strong. The love was so strong. I was like, girl. So I put a clip of it on my YouTube. You can see it in the reels. It's pinned. But also on my, or sorry, not on my YouTube, on my TikTok here. The reels, it's pinned. But if you go to my YouTube at Empowered After Trauma, same name, you can watch the whole thing. It was really cool. He was telling me all these details. I was telling her. She was confirming. It was like wild what came through. But it was a lot of love. And I was trying not to cry, but I kept crying. Good night, Robin. Lots of love to you, honey. Mwah. Thank you so much for being here. Lots of love. I love you guys so much. Hi, Joe. Welcome. Christy, you're so cute, honey. Okay, my love. Cake Lady. Hello. Cake Lady sends hugs. Hi. Melody, right? The horses sense when someone is good or not. Oh, yeah, we already read that. Okay. In the club. That's right. Going into club. It was fun back then. I'm not going to lie. Can you imagine smoking cigarettes when you're in the club, though? It was horrible. It was horrible. It was like full of smoke. All the restaurants were too back then. I hated that. Even though I smoked sometimes when I was drinking. All right, my loves. Well, I'm going to sign off. Unless you have any more questions about my weird life. My crazy life. Anyway, so I manifested that man who took me on these incredible adventures. Like, I'm talking. Like, I love nature. And I by myself, I would go hiking in, like, pure wilderness where nobody was as well, but not like where he took me, because I didn't have a Jeep. I didn't know how to drive. I would walk and I wasn't afraid. I've always been like that, though. I'm not saying it's safe. Don't do what I do unless you know what you're doing. But he's taught me, you know, a lot of skills in addition. And we just have a lot of fun because he's not afraid. I'm not afraid. And I guess that's what I was looking for in the horse. I didn't want like someone who was raised in the city and lived in the city and didn't like going to nature and was afraid. I don't want that. I wanted someone who wasn't afraid so we could have fun. And we do. Oh my gosh, right, Christy? Your mom could smoke in the hospital? Yeah, I don't remember those days, but I have been to Italy, and some of Italy, like, they were smoking in the banks. It was like way back, you know, even before I was born. I don't remember those days. But when I was there, I was like, are we back in time? My dad's like, oh yeah. They were smoking in the bank. Like, can I help you? I was like, oh my gosh, this is weird. Stan, I'm not doing any readings right now, honey. But give me a follow and I will look around for you next time, okay? All right, Christy, well, it was nice chatting. Hi, Lizzie, welcome. I wanted all the people who were lurking around to come say hi, and you did, so thank you for being here. And I am going to sign off. I don't know what I'm going to do, but it's time for me to go. Hi, Mike, thank you. But I want to send you all so much love, and thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a part of my reading, contributing your energy, because even if you're just watching, you really contribute, and I appreciate you. Okay? Lots of love, honeys, and don't forget all my links are in the bios. If you want to know, I have meditations that I've recorded in my voice to music. They're like around $11, something like that, if you're interested in something like that. I have mini courses. I have all kinds of stuff, so check out the links if you like. Thank you, Sarah. Lots of love to you. All right, my loves, have an amazing sleep, and I will see you next time. Mwah! Stay strong. Love you. Bye.